show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
What's up, guys? Matt here with Galaxy Games 843, back with another Monday night live stream. Tonight joining us, we've got Jonathan from the Howard Hospitality Group. We've got David from Xtreme Vending and Mike from 720 Vending. Welcome, guys.
Hey.
How's everyone doing this Monday night?
Good. Yeah. Good.
Happy Memorial Day to all of you out there.
Thank you. You too.
How's it going?
It's going good. How's everyone's weekend been?
Pretty good. Really good weekend on sales. That's for sure. It's a long weekend.
It was. Yeah. It was a long. I didn't have to go to my regular job today, which was really nice. So
yeah,
instead,
I agree with that one.
Myself and Mrs. Galaxy Games 843 did some shopping, and I worked on an arcade game today too. So it's been a productive day. Yeah.
Well, arcade game.
I'm working on a Donkey Kong Jr. and I'm almost done with it. I've got a couple more hours worth of work to put into it, and it should be good to go.
So cool.
Yeah.
So cool.
Nice.
I love Nintendo arcade games. They're so much fun.
Yeah, I know. Do the Donkey Kong series, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm going to keep this one, though. I'm not sure if I have room to keep one more game, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
So how was everyone's week?
Good.
Pretty good. Just busy. I mean, we're doing another fair, and it actually ends today. So it's actually a 5-day fair.
I think we've all noticed that you haven't been spending as much time at the actual site of the fair because we're not seeing those live streams. We're not seeing things like that. How are the fairs going for you?
So pretty good. Actually, we made our money back. What I've noticed is that usually by the second to the last day, we at least make our deposit back that we do. And then usually the last half of the second to last day and the last day are all profit. So that's what I've been noticing most of the time. And this one's actually been busier than most. So we did almost probably $300 a day in this one. So we had everything pretty close to paid off by the morning of the next one. So we're doing good. We're doing good. This one's going to be probably the best one we've done, but it's also the weekend. It's Memorial Day weekend.
Yeah.
They have a lot of really cool events at this one. They actually have midget wrestling at this fair, so that's kind of cool. So there's some fun stuff they're doing, and they have a raceway there. So it's a little busier, I think, than most. So that's probably why it's been doing so good. So we're excited. So this one's been good for us.
So I know a lot of people probably want to know, when push comes to shove and when it's all said and done, was it worth it for you? Are you happy you went with it?
I think that if we had started now, maybe. Just because I've been doing it all by myself. So with the kids and stuff, it would have been a lot easier moving the machines, and especially with Sam helping me and stuff, I don't think I would be as worn out as I am now. I think that you need help. Don't try to do it all by yourself, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Like the Galaxies, the way that the wheels are spaced on it, you can't use like a hand cart, you know what I mean? Because it just rolls right off the cart. So like the minis, you can cart them around easy, but the Galaxies, you actually have to roll, and then you got to roll it up onto the trailer. And we just have like one of those, it's a side-by-side trailer. My dad has a side-by-side Polaris Ranger. And so I'm pushing them up onto the trailer. So I've been in pain like the past weeks, and it's just been, so I would say if you have help, if everybody can help you do it, it's definitely worth it. Cause we learned the first fair, you don't have to be there. You just set them and they just do their thing, and then it's great. And I think that was the biggest learning process for us, was don't think you have to be there the whole time. So I think if we started now, I'd say it's worth it, because you just set them and forget them, and the rates are $500-600. This one's a little more. This one was $900, but it's 5 days, so it was a little bit more for this fair, but we made our money back. So you end up making anywhere between what we've made so far, like between $500 and $1,000 per fair. So I think if you had help, it's definitely worth, for just setting them or forgetting them and leaving them for 4 or 5 days. And that's pretty good in 5 days,
Absolutely. I think a lot of people too are probably wondering, are we going to see some some collection videos from these fairs.
Yeah, so we've been doing it every time we've been going. We've been collecting and filming it. So we've been filming them at the end of the night, and then we're running new credit card systems on them. So we have videos on that are coming out of that just to try those out. So there's a lot coming. I just haven't had time to put it together. So, but it will be. We got our first short out thanks to Quick Play today because he created that for us, and it's doing really well. So everybody's been helping us. It's been nice. So thank you, everybody.
There you go. So guys, so just know there's lots of cool and good informative content coming from the Howard Hospitality Group. Make sure you guys subscribe to the Howard Hospitality Group. What are you up to?
It's all in my phone. It hasn't got to my computer yet. So yeah.
There you go. All right. Good to know. Good to know. Count? Yeah. What are your subs up to?
923. So
923.
And we made my goodness, 77.
Yeah, so that Quick Play did that short for us, and it made us almost 10 subscribers just today. So just from that short, so it just goes to show how it can help you.
I think Mike here and I can both assure you that shorts will get you some subscribers.
So John, awesome. you can bust together a quick 60-second short on your phone.
Yeah, I know. When you have time, it's pretty easy. But I just haven't. The honest truth is we've been running. And then we have some kind of something that we're working on where we may end up not doing any more fairs, and we may do something that we're kind of excited about. So that and I've been working on that too. So there's a lot of cool things coming that we've been working on. And so we haven't been stopping, but the business has been going, but we haven't. Yeah. So it's.
So guys, what we're trying to say is if you're not subscribed to Howard Hospitality Group, you better get in there and do it. Get in there before that 1,000 mark. Get in on the ground floor. So that way you get to be a part of everything they're going to do. It's going to be really cool.
Yeah. Thank you, Matt. Yeah, for sure.
So close to that monetization. So close.
I think John had maybe 40 subscribers when I found him.
Yeah. Yeah, and and everybody that's joined or that's subscribed to our channel is actually people that have asked us questions and have been totally into what we're doing, which is cool. So it's not like a bunch of just people that joined just because they want, it looked cool or something. They're actually vendors or people that are interested in vending, which is cool. So we get a lot of messages per day.
Yeah.
So I'm sure you guys are the same way. We're asking questions and help, and that's the best part for us is helping people. So we like that a lot.
I get lots of emails.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I get lots of emails.
See, we put your email address on there, and we don't get emails. Maybe I spelled it wrong.
That's what the majority I get. I don't know. I get lots of
that's
emails.
Cool. I loved it. I mean, that's even easier for me than trying to do the comments like on my phone and stuff. I think that would be emails would be good too. So emails for sure.
Yeah. Cool. All right. Well, let's take a moment. Let's say hello to everyone out there. Hey guys, thanks for joining us this week. I appreciate you being here. Happy Memorial Day to all of you out there.
Happy Memorial Day.
Yeah. One more reminder, guys, like we always do, we've only got 8 likes and there's over 25 people watching. So make sure you guys give this video a thumbs up. Help us out. Smash that like button, so they say. Help other people find the stream. And we're already 10 minutes in. I think it's a good time to remind you guys we're giving away a Galaxy claw machine. So let's talk about that for just a minute. So guys, who out there wants to win a Galaxy claw machine for free?
Me.
I think I know I definitely want to get my hands on one of those Galaxy claw machines. I got to get one. It's going to happen. But you can also get one too just by filling out a form. It's super easy. All you got to do to find that form is just join our Discord server. All the information is in the description of this live stream. Once you're in the Discord, click on the AZ Amusements or AZ Crane Giveaway, something like that. It's the tab on the left-hand side. Fill out the form, and you are registered to win that Galaxy claw machine. For sure.
Very cool.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome. And Jonathan, how is that whole thing going with AZ Amusements?
So actually really good. And there's been a lot of people that have been trying to get a hold of Grant, and he's got some kind of fun stuff that he's doing right now. He's got these they're like semi-truck claw machine, like it's like 4 or 5 claw machines.
I've seen those pictures.
Yeah. And so a lot of people basically are helping him. And so what he's looking for is people to go out and find locations for these. And he's gotten like 10 or 15 locations, and basically he supplies the equipment and then they service it. And then he gives them a percentage or whatever it makes. So it's a great deal. And so he's been out setting all these up. So people have been trying to get a hold of him, and he's been last week is in Kansas, and he's been kind of everywhere. And they're all messaging me like, oh my god, this is great. Now I can, I can get so. I think I don't want to say how many I've sold, but I've sold quite a few last week. And then the only thing that's holding me up is there's some system for shipping that I don't have access to yet. So basically, I still have to send that Easy Amusements a message to get shipping costs.
Gotcha.
But once I get that, then I'll be able to do everything for everybody. So I can create and do all the stuff. The only thing I can't do is shipping yet. But I can get everybody price quotes and all that kind of stuff. And it's been great. Everybody's been super nice. And I don't know. It's nice to help people. I really like that. And the whole thing is that I wasn't really planning on going to work for him. I was just planning on helping him, because he's so busy and he needed the help. And it turned into a job, which is great. And I'm loving it. I'm having fun.
I'll bet you are, because it's something you're passionate about already. And it just kind of ties everything that you're already into together with the whole YouTube thing and the whole vending thing, obviously. So
it's the amusement industry, which is what I wanted to be in. Like I was trying to get some jobs with anybody in the amusement industry before I got that local job, and this is exactly what I wanted to do. So I'm having fun. So it's you can't beat it.
And you're doing it from home, right? You work from home. That's so awesome.
Yeah. So and on the road, I mean, basically it's been on the road, but I can do everything on the road and on my phone and on my computer and my laptop. So it's I don't know, if you're looking for machines and stuff, just let me know, because I mean I can hook you guys up pretty good. And then we have a discount in the Discord now. So you get 10% off if you belong to the Discord. So everything that we sell, you get 10% off.
Good to know.
So it's that's awesome. So it's been really good.
Well, good. And guys, Memorial Day is kind of the unofficial kickoff to summer here in the United States, right? So,
it is.
So what do you guys have planned for the summer? I know you guys probably got some cool stuff up your sleeve. Everybody out there, what do you guys got planned?
Well, I can just tell you what's going on. If you really want to know, I might as well share it.
Do you want to spill it here on the stream?
Yeah, I'll spill it right here.
All right.
We're trying to
exclusive, guys. Exclusive. Okay, here we go.
Here we go. So we're trying to open our first arcade. That's what we're trying to do here in where we live. And that's after we did the fair, we're kind of like, what are we going to do with the machines after? You know what I mean? Because I mean, we'll put them out on locations and stuff, but we're like, what are we going to do with them in the meantime? And Sam and Amelia's friends, they're like, do you have any machines here we want to play? And we kind of all looked at each other at the same time. We're like, we should just put them somewhere that people can play them. And so that kind of unfolded into this whole thing. And so we've been looking at 3 locations here in town, and we're going to basically open a small arcade just for funsies and see how it goes.
So cool.
It's so cool. So we're excited. Cool. That's like a dream. It's like a dream for me. So I've always wanted my own arcade. And so, yeah. And we're gonna,
I think a lot of us probably are on that same page. We all started off watching Claw Kicker in his arcades.
Yes.
Now we're watching Quick Play in their arcade. Right?
Yes.
I was at my mall today, and I literally took pictures of some of the empty spots in my mall. But I know that the mall management company that I work with just isn't going to work with me.
Yeah.
Because they want ridiculous numbers still.
Well, that's what we're running into too.
It's kind of funny because there's some malls that are like they're dead malls, so to speak. And those ones are probably going to be a lot more willing to work with someone, whereas the mall that I went to today is still thriving. It's not a dead mall at all.
Really?
Yeah, there was plenty of people there. There's plenty of all the main stores are all still there. So like they can charge more for their spaces, and that's what they're doing, obviously.
Well, in our town, we have like a strip mall, that has a grocery store and it's got like an auto parts store and like one of those,
Mm-hmm.
And and so there's 3 places in it that have been vacant for years. I mean, like for a long time. That there was like a furniture store in one, and another one was a dollar store, and they all went out of business. And so I called them, and they're like, "Yeah, well, it's 6,000 square feet." And I'm like, "Whoa, that's big!" Like we don't need 6,000.
I would build a wall about
halfway,
two-thirds through it, keep the back room for storage.
That's just it. And that's why I told him. I said, "I don't need that kind of space." And he's like, "Well, it's $1 a square foot, so it's $6,000 a month." And I'm like, "Yeah, I know."
Did you have a heart attack right there?
We're looking like $600 a month. That's $6,000.
Right.
So that didn't work out for that place. But I'm like, why wouldn't you just take the money and let us go month to month or something?
Yeah.
And just take the money away till you rent it for good or something. I don't know. So.
Right on.
Yeah. But
David, what about you? What are your summer plans? Anything on the horizon for you for this summer?
Well, I got a bunch of machines coming in, of course, and
nice.
I got a whole bunch of locations I'm working on getting. Jonathan's actually got me thinking about doing a mall too, or like a location or something like that. I don't know, an arcade, but just with claw machines and such, I don't know how they would do, but I just, depends. But my main thing is just I got a lot of locations lined up, and I have these machines. I have like 44 machines showing up in about 3 weeks. So sorry,
Dude,
my dog's
that's so awesome. Congratulations, man. That's so great.
Yeah.
Like a boss.
Jeez.
So awesome. All right, Mike, what about you? What do you got going on this summer? What's new?
Oh, your audio's out.
Yeah, Mike, you're on mute.
I got family coming in this month and spending some time with my wife's daughters from Iowa. So not doing much in the month of June. July, hopefully, if I can find another location, if I can, great. If not, I'll keep saving for Vegas in the spring.
There you go.
Nice.
And my machines are going to start picking up because I've got 4 soda machines near swimming pools and trailer parks.
Nice.
So it's going to start getting busy.
Make sure those are always filled.
So I didn't tell you what happened, Mike. They sent us that brand new machine that we ordered from why is my brain not working? From Wittern.
Yeah.
And they sent us the wrong machine. So they sent us the shell of it is the right machine, but when they sent it to us, they sent it set up for sandwiches or something. Like all the shelves are just not right. So they have to basically, me and Sam and I went to go fill it. We're all excited, We went there with our big old load of chips and drinks and stuff, and we went to go fill it, and it's like there's no place to put drinks or anything in it. It's all like shelved out for chips and sandwiches. So
are they sending a different machine, or are they sending?
No, they're going to send us all new shelves, and a tech's going to come out and put them in for us.
There you go.
So
those shelves are so easy to change.
Well, they felt so bad. So if you guys want to order full line machines, I mean, we've only ordered from Wittern, and this is the guy said this has only happened one other time in, I don't know, the 20 years he's worked there or something. He said they just grabbed the wrong one. We're so sorry and whatever. And so he goes, I'm going to make it right. And so they basically built us shelves, and they're sending them out, and a tech's coming out to do it. So
that's awesome.
It was pretty cool. I mean, I thought that was really nice. It sucked because the people were kind of upset, but I said, but what actually was cool too is the guy from Wittern, Joe Brown. He actually called my location. He didn't tell me. Called him and said, I just want to call you and let you know that we deal with Jonathan all the time, and he's a great guy, and this is totally our fault, and we're so sorry. And I thought that was really cool.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, the lady called me, and she goes, that was cool. He called me. I go, oh, that is really cool. And she goes, so don't worry about it. Everything's fine. Another week is fine. So that's why we haven't had a video on that one yet, because we haven't actually got to set it up. But yeah, so Wittern is the way to go for us. I mean, I wouldn't order from anybody else.
love Wittern machines too.
Yeah, and the machine is beautiful. I mean, it's the right machine. It's just not the right setup.
Not the right shelves.
So anyway, but
I got my install done for my N1 board.
Nice.
Now I'm working on the editing part of the video.
Say that again.
What'd you say? Sorry.
Now I got to work on the editing.
Oh yes.
Because did run into a problem. The soda satellite side is not supported by that board. But I did find a workaround for it. And so, at the sacrificing of the gum and mint tray, I got sodas back. It's not like I was using it anyway.
Yeah. Who really uses the gum and mint tray?
Yeah, nobody uses that tray. Just so you guys know, this guy's a not mechanical. What did you say? Electrical genius, I'd say. What would you say? He's just amazing. Mike is if you have a question about boards or any of that stuff, hit him up, because he knows these things inside and out. So he's been a huge help to us. So thank you, Mike. Really appreciate it.
Give me 1 second. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay.
All right. Well, let's address some of the comments.
Okay.
Hey everyone, sorry we haven't addressed any comments yet. We were just kind of getting acquainted. We haven't really talked all week. So again, thanks everyone out there for joining us this week. Thanks for all the comments. Let's go ahead and address some of these comments. So real quick, John Riva says, hey Matt, best collection on the soda machine from today's video. Yeah, we did a versus video today where we did soda machine versus snack machine, and the soda machine always did so much better. So that was pretty cool.
That was a good video.
I did enjoy it. Yeah. Damien says, what's up guys? Excited for the stream. Hey Damien, thanks for joining us. Appreciate you being here.
Hey, thank
Love
you. Yeah.
for Claw Machine says hi. Hey there. What else do we got? John wants to know how many of us have watched the new Super Mario movie. I have.
I have.
Yep,
Twice.
we've all seen it.
I love that movie.
Yeah, great
Here,
movie.
let's see if I can find the picture. I got a picture of Jonathan Howard.
Oh no, here we go.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Love it.
Keep reading the comments. I'll look for it.
Let's see. Some of these that we've already addressed, I'm going to just go ahead and skip over. Sweet Bliss Vending, I think this is pretty cool. Says, hey all, I got 2 machines placed today. Congratulations on that. That's really cool getting 2 machines placed today.
Can you guys see this okay? Or go that way.
Yeah.
There's Mario John there.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jonathan Howard. My wife made this.
Thank you.
DRK Vending says hello. Hey DRK Vending, thanks for joining us. Appreciate you being here. Looks like John says, I still want to see Eli and Cody because I have so many questions to tell them. They may join us tonight. You never know. We basically, everybody that's been on the streams before always has an open invite. So if they want to just jump in and pop in, anyone is welcome to do so at any time. And basically, we never really know who's going to be here. So when we send out those invites, and like I said, whoever can join us, just joins us. So again, it's always going to be a surprise for us too when we have those surprise guests to jump in. So they might be here tonight, they might not. We'll see what happens. Good. All right, here's a good question. Anthony wants to know about everyone's dinner. He says, hey, Galaxy Games, what did you guys have for dinner? I had Jersey Mike's. He had the pepperoni, ham, and cheese, the foot long with oil and vinegar, and it was $18. Yeah. We actually grilled out here at the house today. So we had burgers and tater tots. So we just did a little at-home cookout kind of thing. What about you guys?
I just had McDonald's because I was in the hurry.
I had wife's cooking ham right now.
Oh, yeah?
That's awesome.
John-
my wife's making me steak, but not
was gonna
until I get off.
I was going to say, Jonathan, did you eat yet?
No, not even yet. So
So there we go. I also, for lunch, I went to the place where Eli likes those buffalo chicken sandwiches, but I didn't tease him today. I didn't send him any pictures today. But that's where I went for lunch because it was right by where we were shopping. It's our like we have a Tanger Outlets, and it's right outside there, so that's where we were. All right, what else do we got here? So John Rivas is asking if would you guys have your own arcade like Quick Play? I think we kind of talked about that, but yeah, it's something we would love to do. Seems like Jonathan may be more ahead of us than the rest of us.
I don't know about that. I just got the idea, but I mean,
you also have some inventory to put in that arcade too.
Yeah, we do. So we're luckily we do, and that helps. But I was talking to you about those arcade 1-up machines and stuff.
Yeah.
The idea is that we're thinking that maybe we got some cheap machines like those that the kids can just play.
Yeah. So my recommendation is to stay away from those, especially from in a public place. I mean, maybe for home use they'd be good, but they're not the best construction, and they're not going to make any money.
Yeah.
So I would rather fill those spots with things that are going to make you money.
Did what you did, Matt, where you talked about where you do a monthly subscription where they can go in there or something like that.
You could do something like that, but I still wouldn't want to put that onto an arcade 1-up because I mean they're basically like kind of cheap toys, basically. I mean,
yeah.
I've never owned one, but I've played them. I've tried them out there. I don't think they'd stand up well in a public setting like that.
They don't. Okay. I had a friend get an arcade 1-up. First thing he did was rip out the joystick and all the buttons and put quality buttons and joysticks in.
Yeah.
And then it worked better.
I have seen people mod them, which could be cool if they're modded like that. Yeah. All right. Ryan B 1803 says, "Hey everyone. Hey Ryan, thanks for joining us. Appreciate you being here. Happy Memorial Day to you." And then Austin says, 28 watching and only 7 likes. Make sure you guys smash that like button. Yeah, definitely hit that like button, Austin. Thanks. And I love this one here. John wants to know, has anyone ever heard of Investment Joy?
He's in the Discord, isn't he?
He is in the Discord. And I've been to his laundromats. I did a video at his laundromat.
You did do a video. I do remember that video.
So definitely. I tried to get him to show up for the video, but he had prior engagements that day. But yes, I've been to his laundromat. It was pretty cool. It was so surreal because I watched it on YouTube for so many months, maybe even a year or two. And then to go there in person and see it in person, it was so surreal. It was awesome.
That's
But
cool.
it's kind of in the middle of nowhere. It's really neat how he was able to take a little place like that, kind of in the middle of nowhere, and turned it into a huge YouTube channel, basically.
Yeah.
So cool.
He's a pretty smart guy too, figuring
Very
things
smart
out.
guy.
That's like us, man. We're in the middle of nowhere. I mean,
Yeah.
we live in the boonies.
True.
So you know. but
So
we just
now
have
all
to
you
do-
got to do is turn that into a huge YouTube channel, which you're working on.
Yeah. Someday we're trying.
I think you'll get there. You'll get there. I know I've been grinding for probably 4 years now,
Oh,
and
wow.
I'm finally starting to get some traction. So that's good.
Yeah, I've been doing it with you. I started a little bit after you, I think,
Mhm.
but we started about the same time. But I
Yeah.
took breaks. I don't
You
think you
did.
ever stopped.
But you've had some success this week too, haven't you? Do you want to tell everyone about your
Yeah,
videos?
no. I got a video that a short. I did what you said. I did my abandonment video, and it got like 32,000 views almost.
And
now.
probably still going too, right?
Yeah, it's getting about 300 an hour, I would say.
Nice.
And I gained like I my goal was to hit 3,600 subscribers by my 36th birthday, and just from that one video, I went up 200 subscribers. So I'm only
So-
12 away from my goal.
So what's your total? 3582 or 3588?
3588.
Okay.
So I'm 12 away
Cool.
from my goal, and I
Cool.
got just over a month left.
I'm having a good week too, as you could imagine. My shorts are still going well. Right now, my current subscriber total is 27,968. So that means we are 32 away from 28,000. So maybe we can get it during the stream. We'll see what happens.
All right. I just came up with this really cool arcade name, but I'm keeping it between myself until
Okay.
I have my
Keep
own
it between
arcade.
yourself.
Well, yeah, because Jonathan actually came up with it, and I stole it from him.
Oh, all right. Okay.
We were messaging each other about it earlier, and I couldn't remember the name, so he
It's
told
a cool
me.
name, man. It's a cool name.
It's a
I'm
cool
excited.
name.
Yeah.
I couldn't remember it, so now I got it on paper. So if I start the arcade before Jonathan, I can be like, "Hey, Jonathan, you're going to have to look up another LLC because that one's taken."
Registered. Trademarked.
Jonathan's too trustworthy. I just
There we go.
did something dirty.
All right. Dark Hills European Mounts LLC says, "What up, y'all? Hey, Dark Hills European Mounts.
Wow. That's
Yeah.
a name.
I wonder what are they mounts for? Is it for, judging by your avatar there, is it like taxidermy heads or something like that? I don't know. That's kind of cool, maybe. Can't tell. I don't know. Let us know in the comments what kind of mounts you guys do. And then Mr. Anime Frank talking about 720 vending says, engineering genius.
He is,
There
man.
he is. Love it. All right. What else we got? They see me LOLing says hello. Hey, they see me LOLing. Thanks for joining us. Appreciate
Hey.
you being here.
Good seeing you.
Yeah.
It's been a while, hasn't it?
And then Hero 3 has a question for 720 vending, says, just watched your video. How many locations do you have? Full line or drink machines?
I have 6 locations, with 10 machines between the 6 locations.
Oh, I see. You commented that also. Well, so we'll highlight your comment. There you go. You're ahead of the comments rather than us. We're not always on time when it comes to the comments. But there you go. Good job chatting that answer as well in there too. So that way we get that in there. All right. So Erratic Vending Co. wants to know, for full line vending, do you guys give notice when raising prices, or do you just raise them?
I just raised them.
I just raised mine too.
Yep. Same with us.
I have one location. I'll let them know when I raise the price with a sign on the machine, because it's an elderly apartment complex.
Yeah.
So I really feel bad when I have to raise the prices for them. But everyone else can just, they can deal with it.
Yeah. So it's
just
kind of
got-
funny. So I'm actually going to be traveling for a couple weeks here in the month of June. And I'm thinking about raising my prices right before I go, so that way the sales slow down a little bit, so I don't have to worry about stocking the machines up. And then by the time I get back, it should kind of balance things out. So I might be doing more price raising coming up here in the month of June.
You never know.
You coming
Maybe
to
when you raise
Arizona,
the prices
Matt?
and dip out, it'll your sales will jump even more.
You know what? I mean, it's weird. That's what happened at my laundromat. When I raised the prices, the sales got even better. I don't understand it. But you ask, am I coming to Arizona? No, unfortunately, I'm traveling north and east. And long story short, so some of my plans for the summer. I'm originally from Northeast Ohio, as my shirt says. Youngstown, Ohio is where I'm from. And so we're going to go visit some family. And while we're up north, we're going to head east to the Jersey Shore and check out some cool arcades, some cool boardwalks, some cool casinos. Basically, since Mrs. Galaxy Games 843 didn't get to join us in Vegas, her and I are going to go check out some places out east. And there's going to be some cool content on the way, guys. There's some really cool arcades that we're going to go do some gameplay videos at maybe and see what all the cool stuff is out there. I know there's some really awesome places we like to visit. One place where, we're going to go to Atlantic City for sure. So there'll be lots of cool stuff coming there from that. Lots of cool content from there. So watch out for that.
Nice. How long are you going to be gone for?
Roughly 2 weeks. But I'll have my equipment with me. I'll have my computer with me. So we'll still be making some videos. I just don't know if the quality will be as good because I don't have my studio mic and all that good stuff. So
right.
But we'll try and pre-schedule some videos too. But watch for cool content on the way this summer.
Well, you did a good job, but it was only a few days. When you went to Vegas, you had the video still ready to go every single day.
That's because I made a bunch of videos before we went. Yeah. So they automatically posted. Yeah. I like to do that when I'm traveling. So there's no real interruption in service. And I got to say, I almost didn't make a video today. I almost tried to just have this stream as the video tonight. But I was like, you know what? I got all these videos stocked up. I got to make something. So I did. I did this morning.
I'm the same way with a stacked up pile of videos to edit.
Yes. I've got multiple of the barber shop. I've got multiple of the truck accessory shop. This weekend, I had a secret mission, and I'm not going to talk about it yet here. But just know that there's another video I'm working on. It's going to be a little bit different, kind of cool. It didn't turn out as good as I hoped it was going to turn out, but there's still a little bit more that I need to do before I need to shoot some more scenes before I can really talk about what that secret mission is. But I think you all are going to like it. So stay tuned for that. That's going to be coming up pretty soon too. Lots of cool stuff on the way. All right. Cassandra says, anyone have a location that literally wants to watch you count every dollar so they know they are getting exactly their commission? Any recommendations? We might try to find a new location for this claw. Yeah, that's rough. Do any of you guys have a spot like that?
At first I had a few locations that were like, I want to see the collection, actually see it. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. I can print. Well, nowadays I got the NIAX reader, and that Boba Tea lady really wants to see all the reports.
Yeah.
So I just email her a copy of the reports because I click on download Excel. Whatever. It takes me just a minute. I'll put a few extra pieces in the Excel so that she can see the breakdown a little bit better.
Yeah.
But it was way easy for that reason. So haven't really had too much of a problem.
Yeah. I'm lucky. My all my locations just trust me. So
my mini golf place, now she trusts me like crazy, but I count it in front of her so she can know because she's very particular about money. Really nice lady. But now I got that scale, so I just dumped the quarters in there, and I just did a collection yesterday, and I had like over $300 in quarters dumped on the scale. So it was nice to have that.
Nice. That's a good day.
Yeah.
Love it. What about you guys?
They all take me at my word. One of them I Zelle their payment each month. The other two, they get a check.
Nice. Yeah. There you go. Well, that's good stuff.
Delwig just messaged me, and he called me doo-doo head, just to let you guys know.
Doo-doo head. All right.
Yeah. So make sure everyone calls him back doo-doo head.
All right. Do that in the Discord, guys.
Yeah.
All right. Dark Hills European Mounts LLC also says, hey, thanks for the videos and thanks for the good info and content. Y'all keep up the good work. Hey, we will. We'll keep making videos.
Thank you.
And then look at this, guys. We got Nicole joining us tonight. Says, hey friends,
Nicole.
Galaxy Games, Xtreme Vending, Howard Hospitality Group. Hey, Nicole, thanks for joining us. Appreciate you being here. Nicole, I haven't been seeing any live streams from you. I haven't gotten any notifications that you're doing any live streams lately. Hope everything's okay. Hope everything's going good for you. What else? Lots of conversation going on in the chat between one another. Ryan B1803 says, I grilled some barbecue chicken, hot dogs, and hamburgers. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. That's exactly what I did tonight too, but not as much selection. And then Keith Arnold says, Cassandra, I have a location that also wants to help me count. Yeah, that's kind of how that one game store location I had, not my current game store, but that previous one that I no longer work with.
But I find after a while, usually they start trusting you. You know,
Yeah.
they probably had a bad experience with the previous vendor. I've noticed that.
Yeah, they might have. They very well may have.
Maybe ask them about it. You know, I mean, like you should have a pretty good relationship with them by this point. You would think they'd just say, you know, it feels really weird that I have to count all this out. Like I promise you, you know, that's what we're doing, or I can show you the numbers on my machine, but I just feel awkward doing that. And like I'd never take money from you. You know what I mean? It just makes me feel weird. And if you want me to keep doing it, I will. But like, you know, it feels kind of weird. You know, like you're. I don't know. That's awkward. That's super awkward.
It is. I used to give 2 of my locations like an Excel email each month with a breakdown. And then just one day I stopped and nobody ever said anything. So they just keep getting their check each month. So they don't care.
Yeah.
Yeah. I used to do little printouts in the actual commission with everything, and I quit doing that too, and nobody ever asked anything. So I'm sure they're all cool. All right, Kim Huff joins us, says, hey, everyone. Hey, Kim. Thanks for joining us. Appreciate you being here. Thank you so much for that. And what else do we got? Oh, Jawbone says, hey, guys, sorry I'm late, but got great news. Do we know what the great news is?
I don't know. You go down.
Is it in the comments already?
Yeah. He says, I'm doing my first collection Thursday.
Oh, congratulations on the first collection. That's awesome.
Nice.
That's awesome. All right. Yeah.
That's what we like to hear. Mulberry Vending says, watching you all grow makes my heart happy. Thanks, Mulberry Vending. Watching you grow makes us happy too.
Yeah.
How are those locations doing? Hopefully they're going well.
She did a little short video or took a picture and stuff of her location.
Nice.
I posted it in the Discord.
Nice. I must have missed that one. I did not see that one. So hopefully it's going well. All right, here's a good one from Larry Ransom. Says, Mr. GG843. That seems so official, doesn't it? Mr. GG843. Says, when can we expect to see a new amusement location for you? I'm glad you asked that because it's something I'm working on. Probably going to be a little bit more after my travels. But basically, as you know, I got that Dog Patrol claw machine from the arcade pinball vending coin up and all things cool auction. It's currently at the school right now. I swapped those machines out to repair the machine that was at the school. So the machine from the school is here at the shop right now. It's repaired. It's good to go. It's working. I need to swap them back because that's the designated school machine. And then I'll be working on finding a location for that Dog Patrol machine. Now, again, I'm going to be traveling, so I'm not super working hard to find locations right now. But when I come back, you'll probably see a little bit more content regarding that. Also, I think I'm going to be probably going ahead and getting one of those Galaxy machines. I want one of them so bad, so I'm going to be getting one of those. So I'm going to have to, find some locations for sure. And I'm really kind of honing in on a couple of my local ice cream shops that used to have machines, and right now they don't. And again, I don't know what happened, but I think those will be great spots, especially for the summertime. They're always slammed. There's people everywhere, so can't go wrong with that. So just watch on the way this summer. We'll be working more for some amusement locations. And this whole secret mission thing I'm talking about might have something to do with it too. So stay tuned. We'll see what happens.
Did you do a repair video for what was wrong with that crane machine?
I did not. So here's the funny story. There really wasn't much content involved regarding it. So this is just my luck. So I went to the school. I tried to repair it at the school. Nothing I did worked. I did, all the basic troubleshooting stuff. So I swapped the machines out, brought that machine back here, reconnected all the connections, reconnected all the switches, made sure the string was right, and it started working again. So I didn't really do any actual repairs, but it's just my luck that it wouldn't start working like that while it was on location. I had to bring it back to the shop first. So I'm guessing there was probably a faulty connection somewhere that got connected the right way now, but I don't know what happened. But all I know is it's working now. But there's no video because there wasn't really anything to video. I was just unplugging and plugging things and it started working. So
good old layer 1 troubleshooting.
Yes, sometimes we get lucky like that, guys. If you're having issues, unplug everything and plug everything back in. Sometimes it works. In my case, it did. So I got lucky again. All right, Dark Hills European Mounts LLC says, yes, I do skull mounts from Longhorns to as small as muskrat skulls. Interesting.
Wow.
During non-hunting season, we do 15 to 20 buffalo skulls a week here for a local buffalo company in South Dakota. Interesting. That's pretty cool.
Very nice.
I'll bet a lot of your work ends up in cabins and bars and cool places like that. Very cool. All right. Love this question from Wayne. He says, what is the best gumball machine for a new vendor? I think probably something from candymachines.com.
Yeah, candymachines.com.
And I think there's a certain link they can use. Jonathan,
Yeah,
is
use
there
our
a
link, please.
Yeah.
It's in the Discord. And then use the code in the Discord. You'll see it there for what discount you get from being a Discord member. So you use our link, and that helps out Amelia with her channel. And then if you use the discount code, you get, I think it's almost, is it 10 or 12% off? I think it's
10% off.
10% off.
Something like that. I also know that Quick Play is giving away a box of gumballs in their latest video too.
Yeah.
So go comment on their video and try and win some gumballs too for that gumball machine, which is pretty cool.
So I was going to tell you guys, you probably already know this, but I got my first capsule machine in.
I did not know that.
Oh, well, I pulled out the abandoned machines, and I have the capsule machine that has a DBA and a NIAX reader, and it has like 5 slots. Anyways, I got my first machine in, and I put the Pokeballs in there.
Nice.
But of course, when I put the Pokeballs in, these just came out. I don't know if you can see them.
I did see those, yes.
Yeah.
New, better Pokeballs. So I'm thinking about ordering some of these and mixing them with the other Pokeballs.
Mm-hmm.
And then I ordered 2-inch gumballs. Hopefully those work. They're the bigger gumball ones that like shape of fruit. Have you ever tried those, Matt?
I've never tried them, but I know what you're talking about.
Because the minimum vend is $1, so I'm trying to get I don't know what to put in there because I've never done this. And then I got like the little commando, like the little toy guns that are in capsules and you put them together. Yeah. So I don't know if that will work.
That's what I'm trying to figure out too. So I've got the Pokeballs at the Flea Market Arcade in the top section of my gotcha machine, and those are $1 per vend. And then in the bottom section, I need to find something too that I can put down there for $1. I just can't figure it out. So yeah, throw in the comments, guys. If you have a good idea for something for $1 in 2-inch capsules, let us know in the comments. And it's something that I think we can all use some good information on. And I do gotta jump ahead real quick. Just gonna say, look at this, Austin with the super chat, $25 for hitting 25 likes.
Nice.
Thanks, Austin, for the super chat. Appreciate you with that. That's very cool.
That's a huge one.
Yeah, there we go.
Big.
That's one way to kick off a night. Thanks, Austin. Appreciate you.
Nice.
Wow.
Love it. What else do we got? Austin also wants to know who's going to run these lives when you're on vacation, Galaxy. Well, the good news is on the first week, I'm going to have my laptop and my headset and everything with me, so I can still run the live. The second week, I might see if one of these guys can host, because I'm going to be able to join, but I'm not 100% sure I'm going to be able to kick it off. So maybe one of you guys might want to host one of those weeks. I don't know.
Sure, let us know.
We can talk about that offline.
Yeah,
but just know, guys, we're always going to have a live stream for you out there. We don't want to disappoint you guys out there. So don't you worry about that. Very cool. All right. What else do we got here? I know I just jumped ahead in the comments. So where were we? All right, here we go. Jawbone says, I landed my 3rd location after wearing a Mickey Mouse shirt for luck because of Xtreme. I've seen him in that shirt so many times. I decided that's how he lands his locations.
He texted me about that.
And that's why he makes so much money with those machines, because not even Disneyland makes that much money.
Right.
He's like, I believe this is him. David, you won't believe what happened. I went to 5 places Sunday, no luck. Then I decided to wear the shirt, the Mickey Mouse shirt I bought like yours, and landed the first place I walked in. I now have a truck stop, Mexican restaurant, and a Mexican store restaurant. I don't know if I'm supposed to read all that information. Sorry, John Paul.
That's really cool. That's awesome, though. Very awesome. That's what we like to hear. Well, good job out there. Very cool. And let's see. Mulberry Vending says, if anyone's ever stops in DC, make sure to let them know.
Definitely.
Cool. Yeah, for sure. That's the thing. When I go up the East Coast, I actually go through like the opposite side of Virginia and then through West Virginia into Ohio, and then I cut across. So it's like doesn't really work out like that for me to go through DC. But maybe one of these days, maybe I'll make it up that way. We'll see what happens. All right, another super chat coming in from Mr. Mulberry Vending. Says Mrs. isn't feeling too well tonight. Well wishes to her. Oh, we're sorry to hear that, Mulberry Vending.
No.
Hopefully everything's
Sorry
okay.
to hear that.
But it's never a good time when you're not feeling well. So hopefully you feel better soon. Hopefully this live stream helps relax you and you enjoy yourself this evening and just get to just relax and have a good time. Hope you feel better really soon, by the way. All right. Nicole says she did a live stream 5 days ago to show off the channels. That's cool. I must have missed that notification. I didn't get a notification for that one. So sorry I wasn't able to jump in and say hello for that. But I usually like to jump in and say hello whenever you do have a live stream. So I'll make sure that next time I really pay attention for that notification for sure. All right, what else do we got here? Where
David, on those, you were talking about the capsule machines.
Yeah, let's talk more about those capsules.
Candy machines. When we did our video, that we talked about different things you could put in your mini claw machines. We got some stuff from them, and they had mystery balls, and then they had these you remember when we were kids and they had the mad balls.
Yes.
Yeah. So you remember those, but they basically have 1.5 or 2 inch versions of those little mad balls that are little rubber balls.
Really?
And then they had mystery balls, which were just basically you didn't know what was in them until you opened them, which were kind of cool, which might do really well.
Yeah.
So basically they're just purple and dark purple. And then they had these dino ones where basically you open them up and you get to dig in the little soil, kind of like the magic sand stuff or whatever. Yeah, so they have these
kids
dino
love
balls.
those. Yeah.
Yeah, so I bet kids will go nuts for those, David. So those might be something you might want to try. And then they were dino.
Sounds like I need to spend some time going through the candymachines.com website.
Yeah, they had some really cool stuff like that on there that I didn't even know they had. And we
I like that idea because they're already capsuled, right? So I don't have to do any work.
Right, you just put them in the machine. That's it.
Dump them in.
Oh, good. All right. Well, while he goes and gets that, I'm going to talk about another thing with candymachines.com. I cannot wait for that trading card and capsule machine to come out. I am just chomping at the bit with that machine. I saw they just got the pre-order going for the mini cut machine. So hopefully that Pokemon card machine is next. I can't wait. I need it yesterday. I really need it yesterday.
Well, if this goes good for me, which I showed, did you see that picture, Matt?
Yeah, those look like gotcha machines. Are they gotcha machines?
Yeah, it's kind of like a little bill acceptor and the
that's really cool. Yeah.
If that works out, I might go get one of those Pokemon card capsule machine dispensers because this is my first attempt.
Yeah.
I want to see how it does. I got some sales on it already, and it doesn't really have anything but the one Pokeballs. It's doing $3 a day in sales. It's awesome.
What's funny? So I hear Jonathan digging around in something because he's got his microphone on, but he stepped away.
Oh, sorry.
We can hear him digging around. No, you're good.
All the keychains.
Yes. I'm like, do you all hear that? She's digging around in there. That was awesome. All right. While we're waiting on Jonathan, because there is a question for him, so we'll come back to that.
Okay, I'm here. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Here he is. All right. So let's ask this question and then you can show us that stuff. So the question for you, Jonathan, is, hey, Jonathan, what's the best location for a vendor starting out? Do you have a favorite type of location if you're just starting?
I think that, honestly, Mexican restaurants are the easiest spots to get into. Those are the ones that we've gotten into the easiest, and they love claw machines. They think they're the best thing ever. And the fact that it doesn't cost them anything and that it's something that brings kids into their location, they love it. So those and boba shops and ice cream shops have been the easiest spots that we've gotten out of all of them. But I think Mexican restaurants they're just awesome. We have 5 or 6 of them that just love our machines, and they're happy to see us, and we just fill it, and they're just great. I mean, sometimes the language barrier is hard for a couple of them, but usually their kids speak English pretty well, and they love Amelia and her machines, and I'd say start there. That would be the best. That's what we've had the best luck for. So these are the
Oh yeah, just like the mad balls, yeah.
Like the mad balls, but they're the foamy balls, the hard foam balls.
Okay.
Kind of like those emoji balls.
Yeah.
And they have different ones.
How cool is that?
Mad cow.
They're just cool, right? And I think the kids,
super
if they saw these, they'd go nuts. And then this is the these are called Poopy Pals. So, which I'll
This
open
is
one.
where Delic, he's the voodoo head.
Yeah, there you go, poo poo head. So let me open one.
Oh, so we're actually getting the exclusive opening. We're doing an unboxing here, guys. So
Might
just
as
so
well.
you know, we're doing an unboxing of the
So-
Poopy Pals.
Poopy Pals, and then what's inside of there? So it's got like a little poop eraser
Okay.
with little sunglasses on it,
Okay.
Oh, that's cool.
and
Got a cool
then
guy.
I
a
like that.
smiley face eraser that goes on your pencil.
Nice. All right.
So that's what's in the Poopy
Still came with
Pal.
2 of them?
It gives you 2 erasers in there, which is pretty cool.
Nice.
And
Very
then this is these are called Dino Digs.
Well, let me ask you, how much do these cost per, on average, each one?
I don't remember because we ordered a bunch of them to do the video, and we just ordered a pack, of each one.
Okay.
So I don't remember, but they're on their website.
Yeah.
And
Sounds like we're all going to need to spend some time going through the
Yeah, I had no
candymachines.com
idea they
website.
had these. That's what I was so excited about.
Yeah.
Is Kevin, was it Kevin or Chris mentioned they're like, have you seen those? And I'm like, no. And he goes, you should order some of those too and try those out. So it's like that kinetic
That kinetic sand, yeah.
sand, and then it
I like
comes
that,
with
yeah.
the dinosaurs wrapped separate in a little bag.
I like that.
Yeah, these are pretty cool.
I actually really like that one because I like that sand
I
stuff.
don't have my
Yeah,
glasses on.
that's cool. That's very cool.
Together.
But basically, you can put them in the sand and like dig them out, and it's got a little
Oh, that's so cute.
yeah,
Interesting.
it's a cute little dinosaur.
All right.
So, and then you put them in the sand and dig around and stuff, which is kind of cool. So it's like you're digging up dinosaurs.
Neat.
And then the last one is the mystery one. So you don't know what they are until you open it, which I think. And they come with the little sign that goes in your machine.
The
You know what I
display
mean? So
card,
you-
yeah.
Yeah, a little card. But this is the mystery one. So we've been putting these in our dollar claw machines just because they're something different. That's
In the
easy
dollar
for
per
the
play
claw.
minis.
Yeah, and the minis, and the
Yeah.
claw grabs them easy. So this one comes with, looks like a sticker, 2 stickers, and then there's something in this, which I
So
don't know what
that
it
looks
is.
like a 1-inch capsule there.
Yeah, it's like a 1-inch capsule inside. Let me see if I can get it open. And oh, it's a poop with red sunglasses, little heart sunglasses. So that's cool.
Nice.
So let me open it.
So that capsule machine that I opened up and stuff, I pulled out the demo so I can get some of the toys out. And I was like, oh, this is kind of cool. Some of that slime stuff. I touched that slime because it's been abandoned for all those years. That was so disgusting. It
I'll bet.
it became part of my finger and I couldn't get it off. The slime just suctioned onto me. And no matter how much I washed it, it was a part of my finger for the longest time.
It was super
It
sticky.
was so yeah.
Well, Jonathan, thanks for opening up all those on
Oh, yeah.
screen.
No
That was pretty cool.
Yeah, those
I
are neat.
remember when we were in Las Vegas and there was the candymachines.com display. I remember one of the machines had a bunch of those like 2-inch capsules that had that wrapping on them, but I don't remember what they were. Does anyone remember what they were in Vegas?
No,
in those machines?
No, I know they had stuff, but I'd never seen these before. I thought these were.
Are
Really
you talking
cool.
about the little? Maybe not. I don't know. The little animal.
One of the minis had 2-inch capsules in them that had that like sticker wrapped around whatever they were. I don't remember what they were. That's what I was trying to figure out.
I think I got the. Should I go grab one? I don't know if no. I'm not sure if it's in my house or not. But they're like wrapped up, and inside there are little tiny eraser animal.
Is that what they were? I just couldn't remember what they were.
Like
Okay.
2 of them. I love playing with them. I've had it for a long time since we went to Vegas. I keep playing with them like squishy. Keep squeezing
Yeah.
them.
And then Jeremy Edwards talking about what does well for him for 2-inch products. He says the mesh balls from All Star Vending do very well for him at $1 per vend. And those are, if I'm thinking correctly, they're the ones where you squeeze them and the like gel like squishes through the mesh.
Comes out, yeah.
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 So
I
that
love
obviously.
All-Star Vending's pricing too. It's
So let's talk
neat.
about All Star Vending. So I think we got some good deals worked out with them, right? We got some
Yeah,
discounts.
Jonathan got us hooked up with All-Star Vending, and
Yeah.
I had a great talk with the owners. They are so cool. And John, I don't want to take your thunder. Do you want to talk about it?
No,
Because
go
this
ahead.
is-
Go ahead.
Oh my goodness! I made an order because I couldn't believe it. And obviously, it's so great, perfect timing because I just got that capsule machine, And I was doing some side-by-side comparisons. So those 2-inch octopuses, have you seen them? They are so cool. They're squishy and stuff. Perfect for capsule. I didn't know this, but like they are so cheap at All-Star Vending that other companies like CandyMachines.com, they buy their product and they drop ship it. And other companies go in there and drop ship from All-Star Vending. So I went shopping around at, like, for example, AA Global, and I found the exact same toys that All-Star Vending has. And All-Star Vending was 20% cheaper than AA Global. And same thing with CandyMachines.com. So basically, they're buying it from All-Star Vending, and they're getting a shipment to them or drop shipping or whatever they're doing. All-Star Vending is the cheaper supplier. So there's a discount code that Jonathan was able to get because he worked a deal without it. And you join the Discord. It's in the Discord. You'll be able to apply it. And on top of all those discounts, you're going to be able to type that discount code in and save an additional 10%.
That's right.
So it's awesome. And the shipping was so cheap when I made my order. Like, I've been blown away by how cheap the shipping was. So.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, I actually went to their display in Las Vegas, and I actually interviewed them kind of technically on my walkthrough video, and they were so nice and so awesome. It was really cool.
Yeah.
Just to get to talk to them, they were awesome. They're really cool.
Yeah, I mean, if you're getting into vending, bulk vending, or claw machines, you need to make an account with All-Star Vending. Like, there's actually certain items, and I failed to mention this in my little video because I was just throwing together. It was unscripted. I actually compared it to some items that Eva sells from China.
Yeah.
And you think that you're getting a cheaper price when you order from China, but no, it's actually cheaper to order from All-Star Vending. It turns out to be cheaper because All-Star Vending brings in the shipment full, and they're able to bring down the price so much that it's cheaper than China, and you also get it within a few days versus a month waiting.
True. Very true. All right. Mulberry Vending says, thanks, everyone. I've got body aches, sore throat, cold symptoms, blah. Well, again, sorry that you're not feeling well. We hope you feel better soon. Drink some fluids and get some rest.
You didn't sound sick when I talked to you earlier. Did I make you sick?
Watch them.
I tell you what, if anyone's going to do it, it's going to be you. You're the one that's always seems to be not feeling well, right?
I know. Never have I been sick so many times. This year's been rough for me since Christmas. I've been sick so many times.
Back to All-Star Vending.
All-Star Vending.
Sorry. These.
That's super cute.
Is that a watermelon? Is that a watermelon?
It's a little watermelon. So these are their mini plush, and they're 59 cents free shipping.
Yeah,
that's
that's before the discount too.
Yeah.
Is that a carrot?
So,
yeah,
that's a little carrot.
Okay.
I'm so excited. I ordered that. I'm so excited to get those.
Yeah.
That's so cute. They're perfect.
Those are
big.
cool.
Yeah, they're really cute, and they're like super detailed, which is really. I mean, the avocado is my favorite. I don't know where it went, but I have a little avocado that
Amelia probably stole that, right?
Yeah, I'm sure she did.
She was probably like, "That's mine."
It's really cute.
Yeah, I'm real excited. I'm so excited for All-Star Vending. Like, it's got me. I was talking to them and I was getting chills because I was so excited. Not chills because I'm sick like mulberry.
I've placed orders from All-Star Vending, but I definitely need to spend more time on Candy Machines and All-Star and Flatline and all those websites, getting more familiar with what all they have to offer, because it's something I just don't do on a regular basis. So I definitely need to do that.
You definitely do. Oh, that looks good. Hey, I have a question for you guys.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you know, hey, Vern, do you know where that's from? And then you're like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
All that?
Yeah.
I was making a video, and just for fun, I put on a blue vest with a gray shirt with a blue vest over it and a gray cap and with my blue jeans. And I was talking about, I was trying to make a video for Krabby Claw because they gave me one of the prize lockers. And so I was talking about, I'm like, hey, Vern, I didn't see you over there. Hey, Vern, have you seen this new prize locker from Krabby Claw? It is so amazing. I imagine that my sales are going to increase by 20 to 30%. You know what I mean, Vern? And, just whatever. Anyways, I showed my wife the clip. It's just a short little clip. I showed my wife the clip. And she's like, who's Vern? And I was like, you don't know who Vern is? So I went to the local coffee shop that we go to. They're more my age, which I'm 6 years older than my wife. And they don't know who Vern is either. I was like, how do you not know who Vern is? Like the Ernest video.
I was going to say, just so we're on the same page, this is like Ernest Goes to Arizona.
Yeah, basically. So I was just messing around. So I guess I'm not going to use that footage at all. So.
No problem. All right, jumping ahead real quick. Got to say thank you to Mulberry Vending. It hasn't popped up for me to highlight. There it is. With the super chat, this look at this awesome super sticker. It says, it's got a little guy that says, sunglasses perpetually fall onto video game controllers, proud face. That's a
Aw.
cool super chat sticker. Thanks, Mulberry Vending.
Thank
Even when
you,
you're
man.
not feeling well, you're still sending the super chats. You
so
rock.
awesome.
Thank you so much for that.
She was my first super chat ever.
That means we must be halfway through the stream at this point.
Yeah,
We are, yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
Time's going.
Yeah, right. All right, so let's highlight this one comment real quick, and then we'll have one of you guys talk about the giveaway. The comment I want to highlight real quick is from Joseph P. Says, I'm fairly new to the channel. Glad there's a community for vending machines. Yeah, join our Discord, Joseph P. Make sure you join us in the Discord because there is quite the large community for vending machines.
discounts too.
Yeah, lots of discounts.
We
Good.
got so many affiliations now. Or discounts too. But we got the Galaxy Game
Ooh,
843
I'm excited
discount
about these.
with Nyax, which I really
right.
love.
That's right.
That's one of my favorite discounts.
It's my favorite discount too.
I know it is. I love my Nyax. We're getting my sales all the time. I love credit card readers. So
Yes.
it's great.
Good stuff.
Have
All
you
right,
heard-
who wants to talk about the giveaway? Whose turn is it?
I will.
All right, you're up.
Oh, cool.
So, Galaxy Games 843, Jonathan Howard Hospitality Group, and Xtreme Vending are giving away a 24-inch Xtreme Galaxy Xtreme claw machine for free. All you gotta do is sign up for it on the Discord. They will be giving it away on July 24th.
Yes.
I hope
Yep.
I win it. I hope. Never know. But there's nothing special you have to do. You just got to go on to be a part of the Discord. Go on, sign up, fill out the form. Easy peasy.
Awesome.
And my
Very
cat
easy,
decided to
yeah.
get in on it as well.
Yeah, thank you, Grant, from AZ Amusements. It's awesome.
Yes, thank you, Grant from AZ Amusements. And Quick Play is also part of it too, guys.
Oh, yeah,
Just so you
Quick
know.
Play.
Quick Play also a part of it. So yeah, so make sure you guys get
I won't
registered to
forget
win.
that again.
Nope, won't either.
Make sure you guys get registered to win before July 24th. Do it now. Do it right now. Go sign up while the stream is going on.
You guys want to know the numbers? How many?
I was
are
going to
in
say,
there?
I was just going to ask, do we have a pulse check? Like, where are we at? How many signups are
So
there currently?
last week we were at 280-ish, I believe.
Yeah.
We're at 306. We went up.
So your odds are still good. You're at
Nice.
1 in 306 right now if you've already signed up. If you haven't signed up yet, get in now. Get in now. Don't be late. All right. Wayne asking a few questions tonight. Wants to know what's the best location for a vendor. I think we already answered that one. So let's move
Yep.
on. I know there's another question coming up from Wayne here in just a minute. So we'll find that as we get there. Mulberry Vending says, I miss the Homies toys. How many of you guys remember the Homies
I remember
toys?
that.
Oh,
That
yeah.
was like, there was like a whole cult following with the Homies,
Yeah.
right?
I
You
think
guys
I
remember
spent
those?
like $100+ on those little homies toys over the years.
And you know what's funny? So I actually watched a documentary. I want to say it was on Vice or something like that about the Homies toys and a vendor. I want to say he was in New York City and how much money he made on the Homies toys. And I think he was always working with. He referenced All Star Vending multiple times in the documentary.
nice.
So I thought that was pretty cool that All Star was supplying him with those Homies toys when that was a thing.
Yeah.
It's too bad they don't do those anymore though. Those were awesome. And there
I
were
wonder if they have
so
a secret stash somewhere.
there were so many of them. There was like a hundred
Yeah.
different ones you could get. So yeah, that'd
Oh,
be
man,
really
I
cool. if
forgot
those would come
to-
back.
Let you know that Arnie from N1 reached out to me and said that he put all of our videos that we've put up for the N1 boards up on
Yeah.
their channel tied to them.
Oh, good. That's excellent.
Nice.
That's what
So
we
that
like
may
to hear.
drive some more views to your channel.
That's what we like to hear.
awesome. We like that. We
yeah.
like hearing that. Any help?
More
can
views
help.
for sure.
Do you guys remember the little? I don't know if they're troll necklaces or whatever. Not, I don't know if they're trolls, but they're like little, like they look like little pacifiers. They're like plastic little rings on your necklace, and it was just plastic.
Yeah, I
And they're
remember.
different
those, yeah.
colors,
Yeah.
and like
They,
people
like-
would just suck on.
Were they like see through almost like clear?
Yeah, they were like
translucent?
see through. They were like purple, blue.
Yeah, I think I
and like
remember
people
those.
wear it around a necklace, and it was just the thing to do when I was in elementary. You just stick it in your mouth and suck on it like you're a kid with a pacifier.
Right.
It's really weird.
Also, I want to say like at the local skating rink, they had those in like a vending machine but it had LEDs inside that would flash.
Oh, cool.
They had all kinds of different stuff like that in that machine. On a Friday and Saturday night, they did cosmic skating. all just black lights and like those, and the place was just crazy. Kids just bought that stuff up. All right, what else we got? Austin says, still waiting on 2-inch squish octopus capsules from All Star to get here. They should be there soon. Yeah, you'll have to let us know how well those do for you. Those are really cool.
I want them. I ordered some actually.
So you're also waiting on them too. That's good to know.
Yes, I am. I need to order more, honestly. I just want to see how they do. I imagine they're just going to be crazy good.
Mm-hmm. So Wayne also wants to know, guys, does anyone know what's the best gumball machine for them to use? I know, like, when I'm looking for gumball machines, I look for like Northwesterns or Oaks or Beavers. Like, those are the brand names I look for. Do you guys have any other suggestions or info?
The triple heads that Quick Play uses, those look pretty good.
Yeah, those
That's
are
what
pretty
we
good
use. But we use the triple. We use the triple time because you can remove the canisters.
too. Yeah.
But I just like that because it gives you 3 choices of candy versus just gumballs. So to me, like, you can actually, and then we swap it out every now and then with different candy. But I think that gives you more choices. But gumball machines on their own do well too. But I really like those triple time machines because they give us options. So I don't know, because sometimes some locations, peanut M&Ms just kill it, and then some locations we still have nerd gumballs and they do really well. So it just depends on the location. So that way you're not limiting yourself to. Some people don't like gum, you know what I mean? They just want some candy. So you could do like Skittles or peanut
M&Ms or something like that.
Yeah.
For sure. Look at this, guys. Jaime joins us. He says,
"Hey,
my first mini comes in next week.
Oh,
look who
cool.
got bit by the bug.
Where'd you order yours from?
Congratulations. What did he get? I wonder what he got.
Send him the invite, man. Have him come on with us.
Hey, do you want to come on here and talk with us, Jaime?
Let me send it.
I would love to hear what he got. That's so exciting.
Yeah. 720 told him congratulations. He says, thanks, man. That's really
You have a
cool. Yeah,
location?
we're excited to hear about that for sure.
Yeah, come on and tell us all about it if you feel like it. I don't know if you're busy or not. I know you got work and such.
Yeah, we'll send him the invite, see if he wants to join us. If not, no big deal. But Jaime, you're always welcome to join us here on the stream.
Be right back.
Drexel LTG says, does anyone write a damage clause in your service agreement or any other way or other than what it's intended for, that the location would be responsible for the damages? Is that something that should be put into an agreement? I would never do that. No.
Never do that.
No, I always sell the
I wouldn't do that.
Sell the benefit that I handle everything on the machine.
Get your next insurance, and then it covers any damage you have.
Yeah, next insurance. It's in the Discord link. We have a direct link to it.
We have a discount available with Next Insurance in the Discord. So make sure you guys use that link.
Yep.
Save some cash. All that stuff.
I got Next Insurance, and I'm pretty sure most of the vendors have Next Insurance by now. It's the insurance to go to if you have any vending, even if it's just like bulk or whatever. But I would never ever, because I get asked that. Actually, one of my big locations, that's what the question. Well, what happens if there's damage? Who's responsible?
Yeah.
And I'm like, look, I have my own insurance. You're not responsible. I'm responsible. Because the way I look at it, and it hasn't happened to me in a restaurant or anything, but if a machine ever gets vandalized, it's so much easier just to replace the glass or whatever the damage is and replace it yourself, because it's only a matter of dollars. Even though I have insurance, I probably would never make a claim just because it's so cheap and easy to fix. Claw machines are super easy to maintain.
Also,
as for other vendors.
And when you're pitching a location, you want to make sure that everything is going to be easy for them. You don't want you don't want them to have to deal with anything. And that's what 100%. I always sell. You don't have to do anything. I will handle everything. So don't worry about anything. If the machine gets broken or something, you're not responsible. None of that. No, I would never, because I would think a lot of places would say no. I don't want your machine here if they're responsible for it.
Even
and if a location what's that?
I was gonna say, even with the vandalisms I've had, I've never filed a claim for my insurance. I just go out, fix it, and just continue on.
Same.
Yeah.
And I tell them, like, when I put it, there's like I fill it, I maintain it, I repair it, and if anything happens to it, I'll take care of it.
Yep.
Yeah. And that makes you, and that's really well. And I recommend, especially if you're getting the claw machines, if you're getting the claw machines, it's good to take a look, open things up just to see around, because if you ever do have an issue, a malfunction or whatever, you can figure it out. Now, obviously the Discord's here for you. Take videos, take photos if you have any issues. How many times have we solved a problem? Like dozens and dozens of times every month we solve someone's
remotely
problem.
solving problems. It's actually
It's
quite
always me.
rewarding when we do that.
There's always like that same problem that seems to happen, and people are able to diagnose, and everyone gets the knowledge, and then they can help someone. It's like paying it forward. But one thing I want to point out: whenever an owner contacts you, if there's an issue too, always thank that owner for taking the time to let you know, because the owner that's not his machine. He just took the time out of his day to let you know, oh, you're out of product, or your machine has an error on it. Just wanted to let you know. So make sure you always thank them, whether it be over the phone or text message. Don't get frustrated and be like, why are you bothering me right now? You're never gonna have that attitude. Always have the attitude realizing that they're doing a favor for you. So
we actually have locations now that, like, cause we built that relationship where there's one of them that called us when there was an issue, and we thanked them so much, and we showed up like the next day. We were there when we fixed it, and I talked to them. I said, thank you so much for calling. And they actually clean our machines for us now. Like they wipe them down and clean them and stuff for us. So like they make sure they look nice. So be nice to those guys that call you, man. That's just awesome. You know, because that's a huge help. Or if a coin mech doesn't work or something, that's money you're going to lose. You know, if people can't put money in it, you're going to lose. And if they don't tell you, then you're not going to know till you go pick it up. And all of a sudden there's no dollar bills in there or no change in there or something. And, you know, you never knew. So
I've got a funny story related to something like that. So I may have told you guys this offline, but my laundromat location. So, you know, I'm like 5 minutes away from the laundromat. I'm really close. And the owner of the laundromat lives over an hour away. So they have to, anytime there's an issue, they actually have a crew that goes up and like does the cleaning and stuff like that. But like they have to drive an hour to come do their collections and stuff like that. So probably a month or two ago on a Saturday morning, there was an issue where somebody had not got the washer like locked properly, and it shot
I remember this story.
20 gallons of water all over their floor. So you got to imagine a wet floor in a laundromat. That's a slip hazard, and therefore could be cause for, you know, lawsuits or things like that. So they couldn't get their cleaning crew on the phone for whatever reason. So they called me, the vending machine guy, right? He's like, listen, I know that you just do the vending machine, but do you think you could go up there and mop up the floor? We'll be forever in your debt. And so I did. I went and I mopped the floor. And, you know, it took me like 45 minutes or so. But, like, you know what? I am never going to lose that location now.
Yeah.
So that's the service that I'm going to provide. It was so funny, too. He's like, do you, like, want to not pay me commission for, like, the next 6 months? Because you don't have to do that if you want to. I'm like, no, I'm still going to pay you commission. I'm just you know, think of me anytime you need something like that. I'm more than willing to help.
Yeah, it is very
I have a similar story. One of my locations, they were closed, and I came, and they were just closing the store, so I just barely messed them, but they let me in, and I guess they were closing early, which was not normal, because they were going to do a big cater. And she was there, I guess, all day, going to be pulling all-nighter and stuff. And so I was there. I helped for a few hours catering with them, preparing the stuff, carrying the material, because she was trying to carry this heavy bags, and then their daughter would pull up with the car with all this other food, and I just bring in the product. I kept them company for a few hours and helped them get things, moved all the heavy stuff, opened up the bags and such. And I spent a few hours, and I did it, you know, on my free time, and I just kept them company. And they just, like, the lady was always kind of standoffish too. Her husband's the one that wanted the claw machines, and like since then she always is like, hi, how you doing? And I'll hand her a toy if she's like, I tried winning a toy, I'll just give her it, and so she loves me now. So, you know, it's definitely worth doing the extra good deed.
Yeah, go above and beyond for your locations, because when push comes to shove and they have a friend that needs service, guess what they're going to do? They're going to recommend you.
I had one, my retirement apartment complex, they had lost power for like 7 hours, and they called me. They go, your snack machine's not working, but the soda machine is, and we don't have power right now. I'm like, okay. So I drive down there. It's about a 20-minute drive, and I drive down there and I look. It's like, okay, my soda machine has power, but why doesn't the snack machine? Even though the building's out on power, it's running on backup. Well, it turns out I didn't realize that when I plugged my soda machine in, I plugged the soda machine into the backup power. So I slide the snack machine out and add it to the same outlet.
Nice.
But anytime there's a problem, the residents will call me directly because my number's on the side of the machine.
Yeah.
And I'll always go down and help them. I've had to go down at like 2 o'clock in the morning because there was a machine jam, and it just happened to be I was up. But Matt, your laundromat, they could probably benefit from a claw machine in there.
I've been working on them for that, and I don't know.
If you're going to be doing the emergency calls, you might as well get a
So,
perk out of it.
they don't want anything inside the laundromat, but they did tell me they are working on acquiring or building another laundromat in the area. And if they do, I can do whatever I want inside, is what they told me. So,
Nice.
Oh, that's awesome.
so, but the problem is that's probably not going to be at least for another year out. So maybe some content in the future, but not right now. We'll see what happens.
I know that certain laundromats don't want machines in there because they don't want to have kids in certain locations because maybe the location's a little rough or a little dangerous. Some laundromat owners have that kind of rule. I learned that pretty early on when I was trying to get laundromats for my location. So
Right. For sure. All right. Talking about Next Insurance, Austin says Next Insurance is definitely the cheapest around. I told my dad, who has a pest control business, he switched to them. It was half as much as his other insurance company.
Nice.
So guys, get in that Discord. Use that Next Insurance link. Save yourself some cash.
I just posted in the Discord too.
There we go.
yeah, and I don't think we talk about it enough, but insurance is very important, I think. And some people may think that, oh, it's not worth it. But when it's so cheap, why take a chance? Just give yourself, protect yourself. You're only one incident away from going out of business and being sued. So
Yeah, that's true.
Like
you might as well have
with
that little protection.
with Full Line, if one of these people that doesn't get their snag, they start bucking bronco in that machine, and that machine falls on them, that's a lawsuit right there.
Yeah, for sure.
Yep.
Yeah,
And that'll cover you.
Yep, especially with the mini cranes. Like, I don't imagine a Full Line, hopefully not tilting. Like, they would have to be shaking that thing. But a mini crane, I've seen people do some crazy stuff on my mini cranes, and parents don't parent like they should sometimes.
Yeah.
And it's like I've never had an incident ever, but I always want to be protected. So.
And everybody I've talked to, it's $25 or under. I mean, it's so cheap. $25
so
a month.
cheap.
You know.
It's funny too. I always see like those videos online where like the kids get stuck inside the claw machine. Have you guys seen those videos? And like I worry about like if that happens, those parents will probably sue the claw machine owner, right? I mean, like that's just crazy to think about, but that's what I worry about. So definitely get that insurance, guys. You need insurance.
If a child ends up my mini crane somehow, oh my gosh, that's crazy.
They'd have to be a pretty small child, right? In the mini crane.
Yeah, it'd be so tiny.
I like this idea too. Randy Straley says what I did when he wrote their agreements was he wrote that if a machine is stolen or damaged, that the business would allow the police to view the security footage, which I think is cool.
Oh yeah, that would be nice.
So not making them responsible, but giving them access to the security footage, which I think is cool.
Yeah.
And I'm always trying to get, anytime I have an issue, I'm always trying to get copies of security footage too, because I think it'd be great for the channel.
Yeah.
But it seems like every time I figure it out, the security footage is always lapsed or something like that, whether it be at the laundromat or I think we had an issue at the game store where somebody picked the one machine and shook it all around. I couldn't get it was too long since that happened for me to get the copy, but one of these days we'll get some good footage for you all out there. All right. Here's a good question. Lododome0 says, have you attended the NAMA show, Client Consumer Convenience Experience? If so, what was the experience like? So I haven't attended NAMA. I don't think anyone here in the stream has. Jaime was just there. I know Dominic Barbada was just there. I know Dominic has some videos up from NAMA. So go check out Vending Business Solutions here on YouTube. I don't know if Jaime is going to post any videos from NAMA. I don't know if he's even still here in the comments to let us know if he is planning on it, but I know he was just there. And I know they talked a lot about, it was a lot of micro market stuff. It was a lot of, we saw some highlights of some pizza vending machines, some cinnamon roll vending machines, not really kind of equipped for vendors like us that just have small locations or things like that. But I don't know. I definitely want to get there one of these years, though, for sure. Definitely need to check it out sometime. Maybe when we're all huge YouTube stars or something. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We're already going to Vegas, though, and IAPA this fall, too, so don't forget about that. Yeah, Randy Straley says signed up with Next Insurance, $23.45 a month. Look at that. That's a great price.
Yeah.
That's a really good deal.
I mean, that's like
You can't get cheaper
it's
than
less
that.
than $1 a day. You can't. Yeah, you can't go.
Yeah.
You can't get cheaper than that.
And it's like $1 million probably, or
Mhm.
500.
Probably, yeah, probably.
$1 million liability plus
Yeah.
equipment.
Yeah.
There we go. Drex LTG says just signed up for the Discord. That's good. So
That covers medical too
Now-
if they're injured, right?
I think so. I think it's $1 million policy. So anything like that. But Drex, welcome to the Discord, man. You're gonna find all kinds of
Welcome.
cool stuff in there. All kinds of cool discounts. Great people. You'll like it there. It's good stuff. All right. Good. Let's see. Plains Rock wants to know how much do bubblegum machines cost? What do you guys think? Do you guys have any prices in mind or things from say candymachines.com? Jonathan, I know you got a link for us to use.
Yeah, I do have the link, and then the triple time. That's the one that we recommend.
Yeah.
Let me look it up.
It's
really-
$169 before the discount.
Yeah, before the discount, and you get 10% off.
Yeah.
So, and
Did
then
you
we-
say 159 before discount?
169.
169. Okay.
And then we recommend they offer it's like a cast iron stand or whatever. It's a black heavy duty stand. We recommend that too. So
Not
I think
the
it's
chrome
another, yeah, not the chrome one. So and I think it's another $40 or $50, I think. But I mean, we've had no problems with them whatsoever, and we recommend you buy them with 50-cent max. Don't go 25 cents.
Yeah.
Because candy's too expensive nowadays, and you'll end up buying new mechs in 3 or 4 months because people are more than happy to pay 50 cents for candy. We don't have any problem with 50-cent mechs. So
And those ones, the coin collection door is on the back of the machine. Is that correct?
yeah,
Right,
so it's
right.
got key and it opens up, and then it's got a nice little tray in it too that you pull
Okay.
out, so it's all in a tray. So I mean, like a lot of the videos you see, like the triple shop machines, I don't even think they have a tray. They have a metal.
So
we also recommend you get the little, what do you call it? They call it crumb, like a crumb tray or whatever it is.
the catch.
To catch the candy.
Yeah.
We always get that on ours too, but I don't think the other ones come with the tray inside, and that's nice. Amelia really likes that because it's got all the change in there. She's not, trying to dig the change out of the machine.
So like I know like Quick Play, I think they use triple shops. Is that what they use? Do you know?
Shop.
And I think they had the coin catches inside, but I think they
Okay.
removed them. I think it came
Oh,
with them,
maybe that's what they did.
but I think they
they got
removed
rid
them
of-
because it was
Yeah.
just easier for them to just kind of scoop it out like that into that bag.
Yeah, Amelia likes the
Also,
tray.
they would, like with the gumball slots with theirs on some of their earlier videos, they the cups would overfill, or it would they'd be so hard to get the cups out, especially making the content. So they just took out the trays and they just shovel it in their bags.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah.
Well,
so
we're
definitely.
getting an average of between $25 and $40 a month at each machine. Just
Which
for
is, I
letting
think, is about what they get in their videos too.
Yeah, and I
Good.
mean that's just letting it sit there, And every now and then we go by because we go have dinner at most of these places, and then like the feed store, we go by there. I drop off packages. It's a UPS drop off, so I always wipe it out, But she only
Yeah.
collects once a month, and she does pretty well for just sitting there, man. You can't beat it. Talk about passive,
Yeah.
So,
Would love to have one of the Quick Plays 7-foot gumball machines.
oh my god, those are cool. Yeah,
Yeah, those are really cool.
You can get those at candymachines.com too.
yeah.
You just got to have the right location. That's all.
And a good credit line.
Yeah. They're not cheap. You're right.
I think they're with the way they get them, I think it's about $4,700 before shipping.
Maybe. Yeah. I'm not even
Yeah.
sure. All right. Extreme. Drex wants to know where is the link for candymachines.com for Jonathan to get the credit. And then where is the link for the Next Insurance? Can you explain that to him?
Yeah, so if you go in the Discord, there are different hashtags, and I can get you the information. There's one called discounts and affiliations. If you click on that,
Is that on the left side, the like tabs on the left
yeah,
side?
it's left
Yeah.
side. So it's under discount and affiliations. It's called. And if I go over here, it should have, let's see, the candy machine link on top, and actually the Candy Machine link again. But and then the insurance one is right above it, which I will actually copy and paste that too.
Yeah, I'm looking in there right now. There's Nyax, there's Candy Machines, there's All Star, there's Vending Labels.
See, I'm looking on my phone and I'm having a hard time finding those.
There's Next. It's a lot easier on a PC.
Yeah.
It is definitely easier. There's a channel. So, gosh. So if you go and join the channel, it's under important info. So if you have it minimized, click on important info, and it will expand.
Oh, I
and
see it now. Discounts and affiliations. Now I see.
Yeah.
It.
Yeah.
Okay.
You got the Next Insurance. You got the Candy Machines with the Howard Hospitality. We got also the Galaxy Games 843 discount promo.
Nyax.
For Nyax.
Yeah. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 discounts.
And we're working on more, guys. We're working on more.
Working on more.
Because I don't see one in there for AZ Amusements. I know we got a discount for them, right?
Yeah, AZ Amusements actually has a discount, but that's going through Jonathan Howard.
Yeah, just use me and I'll set up your order for you. And
so
just
we need to put like a little note in there. If you want AZ Amusements, contact Jonathan.
Yep, please.
Good. All right. What else we got? I want to highlight this comment from Randy Straley. Says he visited an ice cream shop, helped unload their products, got the location.
Nice.
Yes.
Good job, Randy.
That's right. Going above and beyond, guys. Go above and beyond for your locations. Provide great service, because that's one thing these huge vending companies can't do. They can't provide great service because they're too big. When you get too big, you can't provide great service. So that's where you, as a new vendor just getting started out or a small vending company, you have the upper hand compared to those big guys. So remember that and use that to your advantage for sure. Good stuff. All right, so Pegasus says, hey, y'all, I have a question I've been wanting to ask for a little while. Well, put it in the comments. Let us know what the question is.
We can't answer it.
I don't see any other posts or any other comments from you. So put it in the comments. Let us know what the question is.
Yeah. Maybe it didn't go through. Maybe it had you can't type too many questions.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Drex says, I only see the rules. I'll figure it out after the stream. I don't want to interrupt. Yeah, post something in the general chat.
On the rules, if you only see the rules, you have to verify your account, I believe.
Yeah. You might have to verify your account first.
Just click the
email.
little check. Yeah. You click on
he says found it. He says found it.
Okay,
good. All right, we got the question from Pegasus. Let's jump ahead.
Okay.
Pegasus says, we are about to start our route, and I have credit card readers on all machines, but my question is, once we receive card sales, will we have to have an LLC in order to track taxes and card sales? No. That was easy.
I do recommend an LLC, though.
Yes, we do recommend
it. Yeah.
But you can be a sole proprietor. You don't have to have an LLC.
Two big things we've all recommend to you is to get your LLC because it protects you in case somebody sues you or something happens.
It protects your personal assets, correct.
Yeah, you don't want any of your personal assets to go away. So it protects you personally.
Yes.
And it doesn't cost anything. I think mine was $25 or something. Maybe it does. I'm sorry.
A lot of times there's like a filing fee if you do it directly through your state or whatever. Yeah.
And then secondly, get insurance. 100% to protect you against anybody getting hurt or something happening or your machine's getting damaged because you just file a claim and they'll just send you a check and you can get a brand new machine or whatever you need to do or parts. But those are the two things. I mean, I do those first before anything else, just because, I mean, it sounds like, you sounds like you have locations, not just one location. So you definitely are on a roll. So I would want to recommend that you protect yourself from.
Yeah. Also, guys, sometimes it's what's required to close the deal for a location. I've got multiple locations that will only work with vendors that are licensed and 100%. Insurance. They're licensed and have insurance. So there's been at least 2 or 3 of my locations that wanted that information up front before they'd give me a yes. So make sure you guys have all your proper licenses and insurance, because it could kind of, like I said, it could land you a deal compared to somebody else.
Well, I know that there's been, I can probably count 3 locations where Amelia's approached them, and then she said, you're kind of hemming and hawing, and she goes, well, just so you know, I have my own LLC and I have my own insurance, and they're like, oh, okay. So they know how much like
That's right.
insurance costs, and they know how much it protects them, and they have to pay it for their location too. So they get that you're serious. They know you're serious at that point. You're not just fooling around, and that you're serious. So it did land like 3 locations for her, or help her get those locations just by mentioning that she had her own insurance. So because they don't want to be responsible for your machine.
No, they
you know
don't.
What I mean?
No, they don't.
So,
which is another reason why you say, I take care of everything.
Yeah.
If the machine's damaged, I take care of it.
Yeah.
For sure. Austin says, joining the Discord is essential. There's so much knowledge in there. Nobody else has discounts like the Discord either. So right.
Yeah.
100%.
We're very fortunate to be a part of this. Like, and
right.
as the community grows, you're talking about more and more opportunities for all of us.
And we're going to keep working to get more discounts for you all out there too. So make sure you join that Discord. That's the only place to be.
Yeah.
Good. Pegasus says, sorry if this sounds so simple. I'm still new to this. It's all good. Don't worry about it.
You got this.
That's why we're here, to help. Yeah.
Yes, man.
And then thank you so much. There. Thanks, Pegasus. Glad you found our information valuable. Good. All right. Plains Rock wants to know the age-old question, guys. Do you get the location first or the machine first?
Machine.
I'm a machine first guy.
So I'm both. I think that claw machines, I say you can go out and get locations. You have a claw machine in 4 or 5 days, and you can get them that quick.
Yeah.
So claw machines, I think, are easy, and I try to get the location first because a lot of people struggle with it. So I would say that for vending machines, I would definitely have the machine first and then go get location because they're so expensive and it does take like winter takes, it's a couple weeks, 2 to 3 weeks by the time you get it to your location. So for you guys it's probably faster because you're only.
I think big picture though, there's pros and cons for both arguments, right?
Yeah.
So everyone's going to say there's a reason why you do it this way or there's a reason why you do it that way.
Exactly.
But I think it's going to be a different answer for every person. Like for me, example, in my market, it's very competitive. There's a lot of saturation out there.
Yeah.
So when I get a location, I better get a machine in there ASAP before somebody else swoops in. That's why I say I'm a machine first kind of guy before I get the location. However, if a location reaches out to me and wants a machine and I don't have the right machine for them, then of course, that would be, or if I'm sourcing a location that, I talk to them with a machine I have in mind, but they want something else, then that might not, work out in my favor like that. So I might have to order a different machine.
The other thing, that's what I was going to say too with vending machines is like we don't know what they want. So
sometimes it might not work out.
Yeah, it might not work out. So
well, you guys saw my live stream though, where I had the machine in the back of my vehicle and I placed it. It was this machine right here. Having a machine on hand has its advantages. Now, I think if you don't feel comfortable doing sales pitches and stuff, you want to practice, I think just having a picture is all you really need at first.
Yeah.
But definitely having a machine, especially if you ordered, like if you get them in bulk from China, they're like $700 a piece. And then, but if you have a location waiting and that they want a spot, man, you need to order one right away and get it placed before someone else does, like Matt was saying.
Yeah.
But what's great about those minis, though, is you can have those in the car when you're at the location, and if they say yes, you can literally place it as you got the yes.
I love the success story I got from this one, just because I had it on me and I was recording, and I was able to place it in this location. And they quick summary. So at first I'm like, is it okay? Like I was telling them about it. And I was like, I have one in my car if you want to see what it looks like. And they're like, can I bring it in here? You take pictures. They're like, sure. So I brought it in there, plugged it in, showed them what it looked like. It was already in the store. That's the first step in there.
Yeah.
And then
how are they going to say no now?
Yeah. So now you're just kind of answering the little questions, and it turned out to be a yes. And so now I got this location, and it's been doing about almost $100 a day for the most part. Yesterday,
Impossible.
It did over 100. Yeah, right.
Nope.
It's done like I think in a week, $650, and it's almost been a week. So it's almost $100 a day. I can
Like a mouse.
like a boss.
Yeah, with
Not
mine,
impossible. That's Disneyland.
with mine, I usually get my machines used, and
Yeah.
I want to have them in my possession and making sure everything's working on it before I try and put it on location. Because nothing would be worse to get a location, put a machine on it, and turns out there's problems with it.
Plus, too, you want to get your NIAX all set up on that machine and ready to go for the location. You want to get all that stuff done.
Yep.
So again, to answer the question, it's not going to be the same answer for everybody. Everyone's situation is going to be different, but I think everyone probably has that one fundamental in mind is machine first. Yours may be different. All right. Pegasus says, lastly, I did make the mistake of getting 5 Ciega machines as I hear bad things about them now. My question is, will I be okay for a little while and not have any issues? They are brand new in the box still. So I've heard some bad stories. I've heard some people that say they've been fine for them. So if they're brand new, you'll probably be okay for a little while. I know one of the problems that I always hear about the Ciega machines is if something goes wrong, if a part breaks, it's very difficult to get replacement parts for those machines, which is what I always hear. Now, personally, I've never owned a Ciega machine. I've never worked on one. So, I mean, all I can do is, relay information that I've heard or read. I can't say for sure that I've, had an issue or had a problem. I've just seen in the Facebook groups and different places like that, people complaining about them.
Yeah.
But I've also seen people saying, I don't know what everyone's talking about. Mine work great. So if they're brand new in the box, you're probably going to be okay, at least for a while. But just know that if something goes wrong, you might have an issue finding some parts or finding somebody to work on them. I don't know. But it sounds like if they're brand new in the box, you're probably going to be okay for a little while. I would
Yeah,
think.
probably.
Yeah. Good. Just going forward, make sure you go with return machines or something like that instead, because those are going to be much better for sure. And they've got great service, as you heard. If you were here in the beginning of the stream, Jonathan shared his story about how awesome they were for him.
They've
Good.
been great.
Yeah. Yeah. See, Keith agrees with me, says, always machine first. Don't want to make a new customer wait. That's for sure.
So now we've had locations where we've gone in and she's proposed to them and stuff to do a thing, and they haven't had a problem waiting. So
Some people
I
don't,
think
yeah.
full line is a little tougher because they want it right now and they want the drinks and snacks, it seems like. But like claw machines, we've had people just say whenever you get it here, it's fine, and and they don't care. So I don't know. I mean, that's neither here nor there, I guess. But to me, like what you said, it really kind of it struck me or rung with me was the fact of you don't really know what you need for a location until you get there.
Yeah.
So let's say you had a machine, but then all of a sudden they don't have room for that machine. You need a combo or whatever it may be. So that would be the only thing that scares me is we don't have a bunch of money to be buying a bunch of different machines to have on hand for every possible thing that could come up.
Yeah.
So I mean, it'd be nice if you got some storage or whatever to put a few machines somewhere, sure. But this Granzel or this new one we got, that's this hotel. We had to special order that machine to fit in that hole, and we wouldn't have been able to find, that was the only thing that would fit. So I think that's also a concern is that, I think if you're honest with them, they're cool. They'll wait, you just got to be honest with them of how long it's going to take and
Yep.
just update them.
Set proper expectations.
Right.
Under promise and over deliver. That's all you got to do.
Yep. 100%.
I hate to run, guys. My laptop's dying.
Okay.
No worries. Thanks for joining us, though. You made it most of the stream.
Oh yeah, I'll catch you guys next week.
All right,
Bye.
we'll see you, Mike. Have a good night.
Have a good one.
There we go. All right. Well, thanks, Mike, for joining us. Appreciate you being here, buddy. All right. Pegasus has another comment for us. Says, I've been meaning to join the live stream for a while now. This is very helpful, y'all. Your collection videos and tips remind me of Jaime's when he was first starting out. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I think a lot of us are still working on trying to get to the same level of editing skills that Jaime has, for sure. Right? I know
Yeah, he's pretty awesome.
that's where I struggle. I don't know how that popped back in there, but there we go. All right, yeah. So we love watching Jaime's videos, especially some of his early stuff too, and kind of seeing him grow and how all that went for him. I know I've been watching Jaime for a long time, since he was a small channel. because I've always been into this whole vending thing. I think it's pretty cool. All right, what else do we got here? Drex agrees with us, says Wittern all day, LOL. Yeah, Wittern's good stuff.
Yeah.
What do you which model machine did you end up going with, Jonathan? I know it's different than the 3589 Futura.
Yes, it is. Oh man, I have to look it up.
You have to look it up. Okay, sorry.
Yeah. No, it's all right. I mean, it's just a cool machine, man. I think it's really neat. Let me pull it up here. So it is.
While you're looking that up, I'll highlight
Yeah.
Keith's comment here. He says Siega tech support and parts department are horrible. So Keith is one of the ones that says probably want to try to avoid Siega machines because of these reasons. So that's good info. Thanks for sharing, Keith. Appreciate that. And then John Rivas has one more question for us. He says, last question. If you guys retire, who's going to take over the vending business? That's a good question.
My kids, hopefully.
Your kids?
Yeah.
I don't think my kids are going to want anything to do with it.
No?
I don't think so. I think they've got other plans.
Man. I think if you got more amusement, they would.
Maybe.
I really do. I think it's fun. Like, maybe not. Because your son has the gumballs, right?
He does. He does. He's down to 2 locations because he's in college now, and he's actually going to school to be a doctor. So I can't imagine he's going to want to do a whole life of vending once he gets to that point. I'm sure he'll be busy with doctor stuff.
Yeah. Well, for me, I love my career. I don't think I'm ever going to retire. So I want to do this with my family forever.
And the good news about with the whole vending thing is, we enjoy it. It's fun. It's not like a job for us. It's a lot of fun. Yeah. It's something that you can do even when you're elderly, so to speak. You might not be as easy moving machines around or something like that, but by that point, you're probably big enough where you can probably just pay for someone to do that for you, I would imagine, right?
Right, hopefully. What I love about the vending community and doing vending is I made a lot of friends.
Absolutely.
Discord, we met really great people. Like 720 Vending was just in here. The Mulberries, so many wonderful people. You guys are somewhat cool.
Somewhat cool.
Somewhat cool.
Somewhat cool.
Just kidding.
Somewhat cool. Hey, we all got to hang out in Vegas. It was a good time.
I know. I miss it. I want to do it again.
Let's do it in November in Florida.
Yeah, we'll have to see still. I mean, I'm not really sure if I want to go all the way. I do want to.
Well,
I'm not sure.
I'm going. So listen, you guys all twisted my arm for Vegas. I'm twisting your arm now for Florida.
Yeah.
Start planning for it now.
I'm definitely I really want to try to do something. What's so great is it'll be after the summer, and I feel like I'm going to have to tell my brother, you're going to have to watch the whole route for like a week.
Yeah.
Because me and my wife are going to California. Or not California, Florida.
There you go.
One of those states. But
sure.
Oh my gosh, my sales, it just, every time I refresh, my numbers are just keep going up.
Drex wants to know what's coming in November. In November, there's another amusement show called IAPA. It's in Orlando, Florida. It's November 14th. I would think sometime around that date. It's for amusement machines and amusement parks and concessions and stuff like that. It's kind of like the vending show in Vegas, but a little bit different, more focused on amusement stuff. So we're looking forward to that. It's called IAPA. Look it up. It's IAAPA. And it stands for something along the lines of the International Amusement Association. I don't know. Keith, if you know what it stands for, put it in the comments and let me know, because I'm not exactly sure what it stands for. But I know I've been wanting to go to it for a long time.
Look at my monthly sales. It's almost $17,000.
Jeez, 16.9 right now. That's
It's
nuts.
so close. I have like 2 more days in the month. I got tomorrow and the 31st. It's
Dude,
very
that's
possible I'll have
insane.
$18,000. I cannot believe
You got
it.
this, man. You got this.
Oh my goodness. And then that's not even my full route. This is insane.
So
Like,
guys,
and this is just all within like if you look at last month's sales, and last month I was like blowing my, like, I couldn't believe what I did last month. But can you see that? 69.51 was last month's. So I'm like triple.
so almost 10,000. You're 10,000 more.
That's
this
so
month.
awesome.
That's crazy.
Yeah. It's crazy.
So just goes to show you guys, set some goals for yourself. I mean, look what Xtreme's doing.
Yeah.
That is
Get those Niax
like you
credit
said,
card readers on your machines and
yes.
make some money.
Yeah.
That is a 10,000. You're right. That's a $10,000 difference, and I still got two. I really believe I'm going to hit. I mean, it really depends. I need to hit 500 and 500 on the Tuesday, Wednesday, which is possible. That would make $18,000 because I'm going to finish up with 17,000. I'm pretty sure.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh, $18,000 in a month. Oh my gosh.
All right, couple more comments to highlight. Wayne says, "Hey Matt, I'm subscribed to your channel and I am learning a lot about this, so I can find out how I can start out." Good, yeah.
Good.
Thanks for subscribing. Glad you're enjoying the content.
Follow
Very
Howard
cool.
Hospitality Group too. He needs you.
Yeah.
Yes, subscribe to the Howard Hospitality Group also, and Xtreme Vending
Thank you. Yeah.
for sure.
That
Especially
model is the elite version of the 3574.
3574 Elite version.
Elite
Nice.
version.
Okay.
So that's because it has the touch screen and all that stuff.
Yeah,
So
that's really
it's like
cool.
28 inches wide or something like that. So it's a
Nice.
skinny model.
Nice. That's
So-
what we like to hear. All right.
Yep.
Pegasus says, "I've been wanting to get into vending machine route/business ever since I watched Jaime. Just bought my first machine last month, a Dixie Narco 5500 Bev Max for $12.50, and then got 5 combos. Talking about jumping in head first. Good job. Congrats on those machines. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Welcome to the club. Glad to have you here. Make sure you join our Discord. We've got lots of great people in there and lots of great discounts for you too. Join that Discord. That's really cool. All right, Ashante VO says, "Hey guys, first year on the stream. What's the VO stand for? Is that for voiceover? Are you a voiceover artist? That'd be cool to have somebody voice over here with us. I've actually got a really good friend who's a voiceover artist. And when you go to your local arcade, have you guys seen the Connect 4 basketball games?
Yeah.
He did the voice for that. And he's
really?
he lives here in South Carolina, not in my town, but he's here in South Carolina. He's a good friend of mine.
That's so
And
cool.
I so badly want to take him with me sometime to an arcade and make a video where he stands behind like a bunch of people playing the game and he does separate call outs, but like kind of like, "You missed that shot. You're a big dummy." Like crazy stuff like that. And record it and make a funny video. But he's like, "Nah, I can't do that. I can't do it." But how funny would that be? Because his voice is exact. I mean, obviously he's the voiceover artist, but how funny would that be?
That would be so
But yeah,
awesome.
when you guys go play the Connect 4 basketball game,
I love that game.
My friend Jeff did all the voices in that game. It's so cool.
Oh, no way. I'm really
So
good at that
cool.
game because I really like basketball. I have
Yeah.
shot down the form.
Yeah,
Pretty
yeah.
accurate art, and I love that game. I beat everyone at that Connect 4. And I'm bad at Connect 4, but I'm good at basketball, so it
Good
works out.
stuff. Good stuff. Ashante says voiceover. Yes. All right. I got it right. That's cool. That's cool. Oh, awesome. Well, welcome to the stream. Glad to have you here. Appreciate you being here. But just so you know, it's almost over. We've only got a little bit of time left, but I'm glad you made it in for it. And Keith is telling us what IAPA stands for. It's the International Association of Amusement Parks and Attractions.
Wow.
There we go. So think about like when you go to an amusement park, what all kinds of things you're going to see. You're going to have concessions, you're going to have attractions and rides, you're going to have arcades, all that kind of stuff. So it's a little bit different than the show we had in Vegas, but it's going to be a lot of the same stuff. But there's also going to be like more like food and beverage options, maybe some like some premier rides and stuff like that. I know I think I've even seen them set up things in the parking lot with like new rides that are coming out to show off for like fairs and amusement parks and stuff like that.
Cool.
Super cool.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to go to IAPA because if you don't know me, guys, I'm a super big roller coaster fan and I love going to amusement parks and having fun like that. And I've always wanted to go to IAPA because of the amusement park side of it. But now that I'm in vending and amusement games and stuff like that, it's like a 2 birds, 1 stone kind of thing for me. So I definitely got to go. Yeah. Good stuff. CW Porter says the haircut did. I think he's talking about David's haircut. and making that money, that increase in money a month over month.
The haircut. Oh yeah. I'll tell you what. You know, the last time that I had it cut was right before Vegas, and then it took all that time. I hate haircuts. It puts me to sleep, and I hate having to be like I'm falling asleep, and I'm like tilt this way, tilt that way. So that's why I hate haircuts.
See, I'm in and out. I mean, I don't have all my hair anyway, so
yeah. Well, I don't have much hairline either. I mean, you hit your 30s and your hair goes away.
Yeah, that happens. It happens. All right, Pegasus says the combos already came with Cantaloupe card readers. If I had the choice, I wouldn't have chose those, but I'm all right with Cantaloupe card readers. Obviously, Nyx is the best, and we'll use them only going forward. Yeah, for sure. And when you do, make sure you use the Galaxy Games 843 checkout code. Save yourself some cash.
You do need to save some money with that code. I got a free claw machine out of all the savings I've done.
That's right. We saved Xtreme a ton of money with that code. And that code's available to all of you out there, too. It's on the Discord if you're ever wondering. And I post it in all my video descriptions, too. If you ever forget what it is, it's just my channel name, Galaxy Games 843. Good. All right. Wayne says, hey, Jonathan, I am way ahead of you. Already subscribed to your channel. So that's
nice.
Good.
Thank you, Wayne.
There we go.
Yeah, Jonathan, you got 76 subscribers away from 1,000.
76 away. Oh. Let me do a subscriber check for the GG843 channel, too.
Did you hit that? Did you get to 30,000?
We're at 27,996 right now. So we're 4 away from 28,000.
Oh, you're going to hit at the end of the stream.
I don't know. I mean, that's 4 away.
Oh, I just did a check. I'm now 5 away from my goal.
There we go. We're all having a good night. It's a good night for subscribes. Yeah. All right. Ashanti says, saving up before I go and find locations. There you go. Do you know what kind of vending you're looking to get into? You're looking to get into bulk vending or amusement vending or full-on vending or just candy machines? Like, throw in the comments. Let us know what kind of vending you're going to get into, Ashanti. It'd be cool to know. Dowick says, Xtreme needs that Keeps sponsor.
What's that mean?
That's the hair regrowth stuff.
Oh, okay, cool. I didn't even know they had stuff like that. Well, I saw like this one that they always put on my internet where it's like a laser thing. I don't think that would ever work.
I don't know either.
Yeah, looks like a gimmick to me.
Probably. I don't know, but yeah, we're all for sponsorships out there. If any of those companies out there are watching, we're all for sponsorships. Reach out to us. Hit me up at galaxygames843@gmail.com.
Nerds need to sponsor me. Did you see that last week on the stream? Mrs. Mulberry had the nerds.
Those nerds gummy clusters, so good.
Nerds need to
so good. We run those in our vending machines now.
Yeah.
So people are buying them like crazy.
Because they're so good. They're addicting good. They're like the perfect amount of sweet and sour. Like, I don't know. I love them too.
Yeah.
Good. Ashanti says, think in bulk. There you go. Well, Ashanti, have you joined our Discord? If not, follow the link in our description. You can join our Discord. We have a bunch of discounts available for Discord members through different bulk vending places like
Candy Machine.
Give me one. CandyMachines.com. Wow, my mind just went blank right there. All-Star Vending, all those places. And we're giving away a Galaxy Claw machine from azamusements.com. And we're actually in the last 10 minutes of the stream.
Oh, yeah.
So do one of you guys want to tell them about it before we wrap up?
Go ahead, David.
Yeah, I love talking about this. This is one of the greatest claw machine giveaways ever. I always call it the Galaxy Game Claw Machine because it reminds me of Galaxy Games so much.
So Jonathan, why don't you talk to Grant? Maybe we can get like an exclusive deal where we brand it Galaxy Games Claw Machine or something like that.
We add a little 843.
And then I'll just promote the heck out of it. We'll sell a bunch of them. It'll be a match made in heaven. There we go.
Okay.
That'd be so awesome. But it is a super cool machine, which if you haven't seen it, there's a picture in the Discord. But Jonathan Howard has shown it in locations of the fairs and carnivals. But basically, Galaxy Games 843 channel, Howard Hospitality Group, Quick Play, and myself, we're all together promoting AZ Amusements, who has graciously gave us a claw machine to give away to one of you. It's the Galaxy 24-inch claw machines with 2 coin mix filled with toys shipped to your door. This is like a $2,400 valuable prize for free. And to enter, it's so simple. In the link or in the description down below is a link to our Discord. Join up to our Discord. It's free to do. and there you'll be able to enter the form. It's like 4 simple little things you have to fill out so we can track you, and then so we can pull your name out. And if you get your name drawn, you are the winner. We'll verify everything, and you'll be getting yourself a brand new Galaxy 24-inch claw machine. This drawing will be held on July 24th, 2023.
Yes.
So it's like less than 2 months away. So
Good job, man.
really soon, less than 60 days.
And there's only like, what'd you say, 306 registered already?
302. 307.
302?
You're right.
307.
You're right. Someone just registered. It was 306. But
So
now
only
300.
307. So that means your odds to win are super good right now. I mean, super. I mean, 1 in 300. It's like
Yep.
so good. It's not
We do
like
have a few
thousands.
rules. We don't want you to duplicate if you duplicate your entries, we'll delete the first time and warn you not to do it again. But if you keep doing that, you're going to be disqualified.
So just one entry, guys. That's all you get. One entry.
Yeah.
And you don't have to comment on videos. You don't have to subscribe. You don't have to give us likes or anything like that.
Oh,
Just
I
fill
got
out
another
the form.
subscriber.
Nice.
4 away. Did you make it,
There we
Matt?
go.
Did you make it?
All right, let's do another check because we're at 5 minutes before the stream ends. We are at 27,998. We're two away. 2 away.
Oh my god, that's awesome.
If we don't hit it by the end of the stream, we'll hit it shortly after the end of the stream. But
You're going to get it.
I've got pretty good faith.
Yeah.
All right. So now that we're in our last 5 minutes, let me see if there's any more comments we need to highlight before we wrap things up. What do we got here? Brawlicon has a question for Howard Hospitality Group. It says, have you used United Eleanor Vending to get toys?
No, and I actually found them on Friday. I had never heard of them before.
I've never heard of them either.
And so I actually found their website on Friday and was going to give them a call. I didn't get a chance to give them a call, but I thought they might want to do something with the Discord too for everybody. But I did find their webpage, and it's just UnitedLNRToys.com, and I was going to find out from them. But they got some cool stuff on there, and
I'll
so
have to
see
check
what
them
it's all
out.
about. But I've never ordered anything from them, but they got some neat stuff on there, so I definitely check it out. But
Another good company we need to work with and get a discount code for would be Rhode Island Novelty. If you guys reached out to them, they got some cool stuff.
yeah, which is a division of Oriental Trading, right?
Is it? No, I don't think it is. I think you're mixing them up. I think Rhode Island Novelty is separate.
Is it?
Yeah,
There's one that is a division of them.
there is,
does-
but it's not them.
It's not that one?
It's
Okay.
something else. Yeah,
Okay.
I know what you mean, though. I know what you mean.
Is
All
ANA
right.
Global the division of Oriental Trading?
No, they're separate too.
Huh. I knew one of them. One there is. a
I can't
division.
think of the name of it, but I know exactly what you're talking about. There is
Yeah,
a
okay.
division of Oriental Trade, but it's not Rhode Island. No. I have ordered from Rhode Island a few times. In fact, that's where I used to get all of the golden eggs from my egg machines. Yeah. Good. All right. Well, then let's go ahead and close the comments for the night. Thank you so much for all your comments and all your interactions with us tonight. Let's take a moment to thank you all for joining the live stream. One more reminder, even though we're about to wrap up, if you haven't done so, give this live stream a like. It helps the YouTube algorithm, help other viewers find our streams in the future, and to watch the replays as well. So make sure you give this video a like. Also, if you haven't done so yet, guys, subscribe to the Howard Hospitality Group, trying to get them to 1,000. Subscribe to Xtreme Vending. We're trying to get you to 3,600. Subscribe to Galaxy Games 843, trying to get to 28,000 and almost there.
So awesome.
So
Yeah.
close. Let's do a quick check. Yeah, we just
I'm
hit
3 away
28,000,
now.
guys. We just did it.
Nice.
There we go. Just hit 28,000. All right. So thank you guys for that. But don't forget to subscribe to Xtreme Vending and Howard Hospitality Group. Quick Play, 720 Vending. Thanks for joining us tonight as well. Thank you all out there for joining us week after week. We appreciate you watching our videos, for coming and interacting with us, hanging out with us. Thank you so much for that, guys. We couldn't make these videos if it wasn't for the audience out there. So thank you so much for that. Anything else you guys want to say before we wrap up for the night?
No, that's it, man. Call me if you guys need machines. Let me know. I'm around now and I'm available. And
Yes.
make sure you join the Discord and enter to win the claw machine, which is awesome. Can't beat a free claw machine. And
That's right.
all we got. We got lots of videos coming and stuff, exciting stuff coming. So thank you guys for watching, and we appreciate all of it. So thank you.
For sure. David, how about you? Anything else you want to add?
I think Galaxy Games next week is going to be at 30,000 on the next stream.
I hope so. I hope so. You know, I'm gonna keep making videos. I'm gonna keep making shorts. I'm gonna keep trying to grow. 2 months ago, I was trying to hit 10,000. I was struggling to hit 10. I was trying to get 10,000 for Vegas,
Insane.
and now we're 3 times that or 2 times or whatever. We're doing really well. So
1.8
thank you
times.
all out there for the support. Again, I couldn't do this without the audience. So thank you guys so much. We're gonna keep grinding. We're gonna keep making more videos. Hopefully, we'll get that 100,000 soon. Get that silver play button. Who knows?
Matt, I swear, if you get that silver play button, you're gonna have to send me like emails and photos. Like you're gonna have to like a picture it and don't send it to this.
What I'll do is, if I can get it by November, I'll bring it to IAPA with me, and we can all
just hold on to it.
we can all pose with it.
Oh,
For
how
sure.
cool would that be?
That'd be awesome.
Not very many people ever get to the silver play button.
We're gonna try. We're gonna keep trying.
And you're 30% of the way, basically.
Oh, just seven more 10,000 subscriber trips, and we'll be there.
At this rate, if you keep this up, Matt, end of the year, silver play button.
I hope so. But you never know. I mean, YouTube is a crazy machine, so we'll see what happens. Anyway, guys, thanks for joining us again this week. We'll be back next week. Again, thank you so much for your support. Have a great night, everyone. Thanks, guys.
Bye.
Bye. All.